so excited.
Don't talk to me! Judy's doing video.
Griff gang.
Good for you.
Hi, me again. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now? Like these people who have, they have children. You can not take them to the park?
Rage, more rage.
I gave my cats away for you.
Hello, it's ready.
My dad's my uncle.
Exactly, Shira.
I'm not hungry. Like, that salad really filled me up. I'm fat. I'm obese. I am fat.
Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer.
Giddy up!
Fat!
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Hello, good people. Happy third. Can you guys believe it's already Thursday? Holy shit. I feel like this week has flown by. Hello, Fondue, Chantal Marie, I Draw People and Animals, Wendy M, Emotional Support Muffin, Jeff's Couch Pineapple. Hello, Seattle Sapphire's Low Carb World, Sassy Mama, present and accounted for as always. Homewrecker Chantal, Drama B, hello girl, Grace Prime, Angry Water, Hectic Alama, hey girl. Just Jamie, hello. Oh, unvaccinated Craigslist Cat says, watching Milky yesterday and hearing Chin fuss at someone in her chat and say, you probably listen to Yabba all day. I was like, yes, I'll have more of that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Fighting for my good name out there. The nerve of you, Chantal. Listening, here's the kicker though. Listening to the reaction channels, listen to you, Chantal. I would imagine I'd be a little salty about that myself. I can understand her feelings against the community. I totally could, but you kind of got that coming, don't you, girl? Thank you so much for the support, honey. Good to see you. Hello, Sweet Daily Win. Lori Compton, hello. Good to see you, Unknown Poster. Very good. Dinky, Salads and Grown Butt Hair, Cancer Warrior, Wicked Crafter. All the best people are present and accounted for. Hello, everybody. Little Birdie, Catherine, Monica, The Wrong Missy. I am Cat Lady. Good morning to you. Art, hello. She says, giddy up. Quite often, she definitely listens in. Of course she does. She's a fan. She just doesn't want to admit it. Stella's Umbrella, hello. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I sure do try for that top spot for sure. Cutie is desperately trying to change up her content to Dollar Tree hauls. It's pathetic. Obese, death fat, Dollar Tree hauls. I'm kind of here for it. God, she was insufferable yesterday. She was. I just now I didn't get through all of it, but I got through like all of it, but 30 minutes, I believe. Holy shit, man. Talk about taking one for the team for sure. What a point of view shot on the thummy, by the way. Thank you. I seen that when I was listening this morning. I was like, holy shit, man. She just gives it to us sometimes, doesn't she? KK, welcome to the Pores. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap. We appreciate you, girl. Tiffany, hello. Butter Crumpet in the chat. Bella Wolf, she sang DuckTales the other day. She's so funny. You mean to tell me? So what you guys are telling me is that she loves me as much as I love her. I feel that. Elizabeth, hello. Good to see you. Poor for 19 months. Giddy up. And we appreciate you for being a member for 19 months, girl. Giddy up. Hell yeah. Hello, big scoops of spaghetti. Good to see you. Tiffany says this makes her look like a potato. You know what? Like at this point, hello, Spiteful Pinky Jean. In Chantel's life, you don't really it's not really hard to find a good thumbnail. It really, honestly, the hard part is picking which good thumbnail you're going to use, which good still out of her live stream that you're going to use for a thumbnail. It's crazy. I mean, I was talking to Sam this morning. I was like, the girl is so swollen. She's struggling, I feel like, in my opinion, to even keep her eyes open. She thinks the trip will be back on. So the first part of the stream was very, very, very annoying. I wasn't going to go over it. And I feel like if we don't, we're going to miss an important, part that we need to talk about, because obviously Big Girl's up to something. Okay. She sure is, Grandma Kim. There ain't no denying that. Pulpy changes him on the fly. Really? When he gets a better still? You know what? Some days I'm going to do that too. Hello, MTG. Good to see you. Grimming Ghost. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Golden Games says, I think Salah got a refund for her ticket to Malaysia. I do not believe that Salah had anything to do with planning this trip. I don't see that being a possibility. I think what I feel like the entire community agreed on, hey, Mingo Kush, was that Foodie booked the trip. She paid for the trip, and she even let it slip. Hello, Kyle. A few streams back that she was the one who was notified about the refunding of the tickets. I don't know what she's up to now. I don't know if she watched somebody stream and it's got her worked up, so she needs to convince the community that Salah is the one who purchased the tickets and took care of the bookings and all of that, or if she's trying to circle back around to possibly going on the trip again. She absolutely paid for it. Hello, Shipshape Fitness. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Charlotte says, I don't think so either. What credit card is he going to use? Not only that. So I was listening, I guess it was yesterday, to one of her streams. Or maybe the day before. I don't know. Again, it all runs together. Hey, Sinatra says, sometimes they got to change mid-show. I've done it a few times. Dude, there have been times that we've been watching. I'm like, oh, honey, that's a good still right there. And I'm always telling the reactors in chat, hey, make sure you guys use this one, okay? Because this is a really good one. But I never really considered changing it, but I guess I totally could. Well, I do my thumbnail work at home on my office PC, so I don't necessarily have certain things pulled up. I mean, I could do it here, but I don't know. I can't be bothered. Anyone who said hello, my YouTube is messing up. Not again. YouTube's showing its ass, Butter Crumpet. Make sure you guys go through, if you're on your devices, your smartphones or whatever, your iPads, God forbid, your tablets. Make sure you update the app. Every so often, you're going to need to update to keep it up. You haven't got your postcards, Serene? If you're in the United States of America, make sure you email me, because you should have done got it, girl. So let me check to make sure we got you in the mailing list correctly. Send me an email today. I'm going to be doing emails today. I'm going to be getting the majority of the giveaway winners out today, getting that taken care of. I was busy the last couple of days. Yesterday, girls, it was such a shit show. Hello, Fondue. Last Tuesday, Salah came to chat and said he had a refund for the tickets. Chantal is a verbally abusive narc. Why do Beezers tolerate the abuse? You know what? That's such a great point, because when I was listening today, she was talking about the people, hey, Devil Woman, that she had blocked. And she was like, haha, she just thought it was so funny that at one point she believes that the majority of her Beezers, which are her supporters, have been blocked before. That's the kind of audience and the kind of energy that you bring over there to your live streams, is that the majority of the people have been blocked. And then eventually you get desperate because you're left with nobody. You have to sort through and figure out those people and unblock them. Yes, she is very abusive to her chat. I don't disagree with that, especially like yesterday. The favorite part of the stream from yesterday for me, which I want to cover, was when she was asking people if they, how did she put it? If they actually walk everywhere every day. She couldn't believe that some people, I guess, don't ride around in mobility scooters, that necessarily they're not driving around in trains, planes, and automobiles, that they're using their 2 feet to get them to point A and point B. She was like, really? Really? You guys walk? I wish I could get to a place where I could walk. And then she goes on and she rambles about going to the gym and a 6-pack. And that's why, Foodie, because your expectations and your thoughts of weight loss don't even make sense, especially for somebody at her size. The most important thing for her to focus on, and anybody is going to tell you this, is diet. Start there. And if you want to exercise, for the love of God, this is why it never works out for her, because she goes down and she stresses herself out about the gym and if she can fit on these machines, if they're going to hold her, what she looks like, instead of just walking. Like, walk around your apartment building or go walk at the Walmart. Why the fuck do you need to, at this point in your weight loss journey, quotations, are you even considering the gym? And so that's why it never works out for her. Well, that and, the obvious, right? Fondue, thank you for the super chat, hun. Mia Moore, hello, good morning. Fat, good morning, support group. Good morning to you, girl. Fat. Oh my God, the breathing, and I know the breathing is always bad. Hello, your mom's attorney. But this one was real. You know what it was for me? It wasn't that it was any worse than what it normally is. Her breathing was bad the entire time. Like, she was damn near panting. You know how a dog comes in after it goes outside and it runs a few laps in the yard and it's hot outside. They've been chasing a bunny or whatever. And then they come in and they're just sitting by the door and they're panting or whatever. That's what she sounded like the entire stream. The girl is in desperate need of some oxygen, and could explain, now that I say that out loud, that because when you don't get the kind of the oxygen that you need to your brain, maybe that explains why things seem to be slowing down, if you know what I mean. Maybe not only does she suffer from the fat brain, which is very obvious, but maybe it's the lack of oxygen going to her brain because she can't even catch her breath. And that also explains why, if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to break it down to you, why things are slowing down as far as, you know what I'm saying, right? Hello, Joe. Good to see you. It's weird. I didn't notice before, but FFG is the same. I felt the need to apologize for her being in Chantal's chat once, just to tell her not to go to Chuck E. Cheese. They really are so similar. There's a reason why we call French Fry Girl Chantal's twin. We're not just saying it just because they're both big or they're both Canadian or they're both women. No, they literally are very similar. They're damn near the same person. They even look very, very similar. They could pass as, if not twins, definitely sisters. And thank you so much for the super chat and pointing out the obvious. We love that. Did you guys I know you guys liked it. That was a fucking banger. That April Fool's joke on my Twitter yesterday. I was like, hey, MC, good to see you. Miss T, hello. Naaman Roodles, hello. Chuck and his duck says, yeah, but she asked her chat if everyone really brushed their teeth every day. So weird. I wasn't shot about her asking if they walked every day, everywhere. LOL. Asking somebody, people brush their teeth multiple times a day, cutie. You're asking grown-ass adults. These aren't teenagers or preteens. These aren't kids. These are grown-ass adults asking them if they brush. Do you realize that most adults function in society? Who in the hell, hey, Ash, who in the hell would go out of their home without brushing their teeth? Hey, babe. Hey, Tiffany. Who would even want to be in their home and not brush their teeth? That shit doesn't make any sense, Chantal. I feel like that's a very few select group of people that don't brush their teeth. Okay, so the fact that you ask your chat if they actually brush their teeth every day speaks volumes. Don't brush your teeth every day. You don't walk. She can't even stand. This ain't even about walking anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Gorlick, good to see you. I don't know if you all picked that up. This is not just about walking. She is at the point, she even said it herself, she can't even stand. She can't even stand. So we are taking it to the next level. When I tell you guys that bedbound era is like right there, I can almost taste it. I'm being very honest. She said out of her own mouth, she can't even, it's hard for her to even stand. She ordered a coffee from the Starbucks and I guess she had to stand up to order it. I did kind of skip past that part. So I thought she was in her scooter, but I guess she had to get out of her mobility scooter in order to get her coffee, and that was killing her back, which is not good, girl. Hello, Shelly Ray. Good to see you. Good morning, beauties. Yeva, I know you were so busy, but do you have an approximate date of when we have the banana wax melts available? I tell all my friends and families how you're the best. I even shared some of my favorites. I love y'all. Oh, Shelly Ray, thank you so much for the support, number one. I really do appreciate you. I'm not going to get those listed until I get all of the giveaways done. I don't want to get, overwhelmed and not get the giveaway winners done. So hopefully after this week, when everybody is shipped, I will get those listed. And thank you for asking. And again, thank you so much for the support, girl. I appreciate you. but able to walk around with the ant, it doesn't compute for me. Jeff, listen, can she physically walk? Yes. I mean, she can, but so let me rephrase that. She can stand and she can walk to some extent, but she can't do these things without being in pain. When she was out and she was with Phil or whatever, I'm sure, yeah, of course, she's able to walk, but she can't walk and not be in pain. And that's a big red flag. You should be probably seeing your doctor immediately, but she won't. And the reason being is because what's the doctor going to tell her at the end of the day? Girl, you need to lose weight. When your gut is bigger than you are tall, well, we're going to start there. We're not going to look at sciatica. We're not going to probably look at muscle strain or whatever else she could possibly have going on right now. Everything that is wrong with Chantal is automatically going to come right back around to her weight, no matter what health problems she has. Swollen liver, weight. Breathing problems, weight. Diabetes, weight. So she is staying away from the doctor because she doesn't want to go hear the obvious, which is, again, lose weight. She doesn't want to hear it. FFG's Lumberjacks restraining order. Hello, I'm convinced Chantal and FFG and S-Jam are related. I forgot about that. They're triplets. I can see it for sure. Oh, Mr. FFG got around in Canada. Sure did. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Hello, Krabby Joe. I have asthma pretty bad. When my breathing sucks, I feel psychotic. I can't imagine being 24/7. Her brain is also running on grease, not oxygen. Why have I never thought about that before? Obviously, I've always thought, hey, Jordy, that Chantal has had some issues as far as funkled. We call her funkled for a reason, but it's it's gotten a lot worse over the last couple of years. And wow, her breathing's gotten worse. It's obvious a very serious mental decline is going on there. So the two have to be connected, right? It's not just that Smee fucked her brother, ladies and gentlemen. Not that didn't happen.
My dad's my uncle.
Okay, but it's also because of lack of oxygen to her brain. Krabby Joe, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Ploots. Good to see you. To be fair, her chat probably doesn't brush their teeth or walk anywhere. That's true. I can agree with that, Ploots. Can you imagine? I can't imagine coming in here and being dead ass serious and asking you guys if you walk every day or if you brush your teeth every day. I don't need to ask those questions. I just assume that people do those things. And if you don't do those things, you probably should seek help immediately. Hey, Kel. Ploots, thank you for the super chat, hun. Hello, Langley. I was out. I'm not hanging on the phone for anybody, not even myself. But I sure wasn't going to watch her do it. Good morning, Yabba, Sam, and everybody. Hey, girl, I've been wondering where you were, hoping you were doing okay. Langley, are you ready for Easter? Are you going to do anything? You going to make a ham? You got at least bare minimum, Langley. Tell me you're going to make a ham, girl. I got my ham yesterday. I got all my stuff to make my Easter dinner. I got all of the Easter basket goodies pretty much done. I've just got to get a few things ordered from the Amazon. Two of my kids are wanting a new pair of Crocs. Can somebody explain to me? And this is the second time. I'm pretty sure I've already complained to you guys about this. So Cat Daddy and Raylan both want Crocs, okay, for summer or whatever. And I say, okay, well, what color would you like? And the reason I'm even buying Cat Daddy new Crocs is because he went out and cut the grass in his Crocs that he has now. So they're white and they're green. So I'm like, okay, well, what color do you want? White. I'm like, okay. Why? Why are kids wanting white shoes? I don't get it. So then Ray, she tells me how she wants a new pair of Crocs. And I'm like, okay, I'm assuming pink, maybe glitter, maybe purple, something cute. So I'm like, okay, what color? White. So you want white too? All right. It's like, I really feel like what it comes down to is it's a lot of rage baiting. I think they enjoy rage baiting me because they know how I'm going to feel about the white. I don't even buy my kids white shirts. I don't. There's a waste of money. What's the point, Whatever. They're insisting on the white Crocs. We'll see how long they last this time. Langley, thank you so much for the support, honey. Good to see you. He'll diagnose her with fat. Exactly. And she doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to hear this diagnosis. Fat. You know what? They got me in the white. I got 2 pairs of white Crocs at home. So I don't even know why I'm sitting here complaining. Like, I kind of get it. You know, white goes with everything. You really can't go wrong with white. But still, these are kids, you know? I love it though. You wear black all summer in the summer heat. I don't know. Like black Crocs, yeah, no, I'd rather not. Miss T, hello. Excuse you. Chantal just needs a touch of a man. Oh my God, girl. You know, again, I seen the clip on Twitter. I know exactly what you're talking about, Miss T, and thank you for the support. Here's my thing. And I even told Sam this. This is obviously the only person I have in real life that I get to discuss this bullshit with, right? It's always me and Sam had this conversation. Not that I don't love her, I do, but still. This obviously proves how obsessed I am too, because I'm having these conversations so much out of the support group. Doesn't matter. Get to the point. Comparing her relationship with Dishwasher, be it what it was, okay? I don't want to get into the details or whatever, to the relationship with Salah. It's just night and day. And not to say that Chantal was like in some kind of huge weight loss journey, but I feel like, and you know, I know what it is. I know the answer to this question, but I wonder if anybody else thinks about this as well. Okay, for me personally, I gained a lot of weight. It was obvious. I had the weight loss surgery. I told you guys about it. It's the whole fucking thing, right? So being at that point in my life to where I feel like, well, I was obviously at my heaviest point in my life, you know, you feel really kind of like down on yourself. You're really definitely not thinking about a whole lot of jiggy, if you will. Like it's constantly again, this is just my personal experience. And I would imagine a lot of other people feel the same. So it's so weird to see Chantal obviously be at her biggest point in her life. Like she's never, ever been this massive. Okay. And for her to sit there and say that she just wants the touch of a man and how she just wants to go out and have jiggy with Salah or whatever. This is why nobody believes that these two were ever intimate to begin with. Because when you go back and you look at when she was with Dishwasher, and the way that she acted and even the way that she presented herself and the way that she came on the internet. I mean, was she always put together? No, but you can tell she somewhat cared about the way that she looked. She did. I don't feel like we can deny that as a community. And fast forward to where we are present day, and she has just let herself completely go. Gut is out. Like she's talking about shitting herself. But yet she's trying to somehow get Salah to meet up in Malaysia so they can jiggy together. And you really want us to believe that kind of stuff, you're going to have to prove it a little bit more than just saying that you want to do the jiggy. When they go into heat, even if they're not on a treadmill or if they're not out here trying to lose weight, but if they know a man is watching, that is just not the way that they act. And we know that that is not even how Chantal acts, because we seen the way when Nodder was really giving her the dead doggy and the starfish, she wasn't acting like that. I mean, yeah, she was still gross, but nothing to what she's doing present day. So she's just so full of shit. She's just saying these things because, again, it's all about convincing people that they are actually having sex and that it's gone a little bit more off the deep end, if you can believe it, because now we're going past trying to convince the community that they're having sex. Now she wants to convince the community that she even desires to have sex with men, or she wants the touch of a man. No, the fuck you don't, okay? Nobody who wants to actually give a fuck about having anything to do with the man is going to sit there with the multiple takeout orders throughout the day and just eating themselves to death. They just don't go hand in hand. Not that I've ever seen, and not from my personal experience. Salah's little worm doesn't reach anywhere. Yes, it's true. Now, do I think that maybe to some extent she may fantasize about it? Maybe, but it's the buck stops there. And that's even if it goes that far. I have a hard time even believing that Chantal fantasizes about anything other than just food, sleeping and dreaming about food and waking up and feeding. And like actually making those dreams come true. Outside of that, it's hard to believe that she's even thinking about a man being around. I don't know. The mangled peen. Hello, Dark Ginger. 6-pack. I'm still waiting for the out of control type 2 loose skin era. Delusion is a hell of a drug. And she's got to know, like, for her to be at her size and even be considering a 6-pack, you're trolling. You literally have to be trolling, because at no point is it even in Chantel's reach to ever obtain a 6-pack. I don't care what anybody says. Kyle says her whole life is always about acting like she has sex or experiences. Working to have them is beyond opening her wallet. Doesn't cross her mind. Exactly. Dark Ginger, thank you for being a member for 5 months, girl. I appreciate you. Charlie says EBT titties. Hello, how lovely, glazing you like a foodie. It's a Foodie Beauty's Dunkin' Donut. Hell yes, girl, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Hey, Dastardly Deeds, good to see you. Sorry, guys, I got a little behind in chat going on that little rant. Buff in love, tongue in my creamy lip. Hey, Yabba blush for glad you're back. Glad to have you here, Badissi. Love the new name change, girl. Mine just picked out white Croc sandals. Oh, so it must be a thing with the kitties into the white shoes and the white Crocs. Well, glad to know that mine aren't just rage baiting me. Hello, Andrew. Good to see you. Did I say your name right? I don't know. It was all pushed together. Hello, Chubby Bear. Good to see you. Welcome to the shit show. So yesterday, I took Lewis to the vet to have him neutered. So we get that out of the way. He was finally eligible. Like, he's old enough to have his little snip done, right? Mel's, thank you so much for gifting the YouTube Underground membership. Appreciate you. So we do everything. We cut him off from his food. Couldn't eat, I think, after midnight. He could have water, so he was totally fine. But we have this whole routine in the morning time, like, where, the dogs get their morning food or whatever. And so he's little. And we separate them because Lewis is on puppy food and the dogs obviously are on dog food or whatever. So we still had to separate the dogs. He just didn't get his food. So he had to go all morning without his food, even though he could have a little water. And he kept going in there and nudging his little food container or whatever because he's hungry. And here we are, like the savages that he probably thought, we were just neglecting him, not feeding him. Anywho, load him up, take him to the vet. And at the very last minute, as I sign him in to the vet's office, they cancel. The vet had an emergency. So I was like, oh my God. So I literally had to put my poor puppy through starvation, load him up, drive him to the vet, which he's not really into car rides whatsoever, traumatized the poor dog. And I understand, like, emergencies happen. It's not their fault, but it was a whole thing, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, so we're not doing this today. So he has to go back on the 13th is when they rescheduled. So that was a whole fucking shit show. Hello, Jordy. 100% yeah, but she loves food so much she will kick anyone out of her life that tells her not to consume or slow down on it. Food is her true love. And what's so weird about that, just like yesterday, she was like, I really need to get my life together. I really need to make better choices. I need to go to the gym. I need to go to 6-pack. Like, she's telling her audience. And to her audience, she really considers them close friends. Like, these are the only people, like Foodie Fan and Turd Drop and Tracy. To be honest, these are like some of the only people that Foodie has in her life. So here she is venting to her friends that she wants to lose weight and she wants to change her life. And then eventually, by the time she comes back tomorrow, when she starts to eat and on camera again and putting God knows what into her mouth, and they're like, hey, wait a minute, I thought you wanted a 6-pack. Then she starts blocking people. And that's where the abuse that Fondue was talking about, part of it anyways, plays a major role. Because you tell people that you want to do better and you want to be better and you want to change your life. And then the next day when you've done walked all that shit back and are like, hey, but we really care about you and we know this is something that you really want to do, she considers that hate, or they're trying to tell her what to do, and then she's got to block them and get them the fuck out of there. And that's how the majority of her community ends up blocked. So unless you go into that situation like kind of like teardrop. She knows what not to say. Like she'll come close, she'll ride the line sometimes, but for the most part, she knows just to mind her business. She's full of shit and she's going to go back to her same old ways. Like she doesn't have it in her to change her life. We are watching her in real time eat through Ozempic. And that's not easy to do. And you want to know why it's not easy to do? Because she's sick. When you eat through a weight loss medication such as Ozempic and you eat certain foods, you're going to be sick. And what's crazy is that Foodie is already sick. We see her with all of these stomach problems and uncontrolled diarrhea and shitting herself. And now it looks like she's confirmed from our last live stream that we watched together that she's absolutely wearing a diaper. And then to make herself even more sick, eating through a medication. And not only is she eating through a weight loss medication, bitch, she's paying out of pocket for it. She paid $300 to take this medication, which if she was following the directions and doing what she was supposed to do, it more than likely would work for her. The amount of poo is enormous. I must have missed something in chat. Jordy, thank you for the super chat, hun. Art says, not feeling sorry for her, but her life is a sad waste. Oh, it is. Everything beyond the B word is done for other people and performance. No sense of self. Absolutely. And to circle back around to just, she's done basically ate herself into a position that she can't get out of. She's an idiot. I got 6 months of semaglutide for $500. She's ate herself into a position that she can't get out of as far as like finances are concerned. And so let's go back. I really don't feel like we spent enough time on the rental car situation. And I was thinking about that again in my own time. I was just like, so what is the reason that Phil would have rented the car for Chantal? Is it credit? Is it because her credit's bad? Is it because major credit card? So let's think about these things that she has said over the last couple of months since she's been home in Canada. She keeps mentioning something about a card. Her debit card doesn't work. We're like, wow, why would your bank card not work? And why if your bank card, like if I go to the store, my bank card don't work, bitch, I'm going to sit right there with the cashier and we're going to call the bank and we're going to get that figured out together. Us together, okay? Because I want to make sure I can have access to my money. And still at this point in her life, since she's been home, she still doesn't have access to this card. And so I remember somebody saying, when you get paid on Kick, it goes into like, it doesn't necessarily go into your bank account. I believe the way they described it is some kind of like card that you get in the mail. I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody can clarify in the chat. So I'm wondering if things have gotten so bad for Foodie financially, because again, who in their right mind, even if it's Chantal, right? Even if we're talking about somebody like Chantal, who in their right mind wouldn't go in and take care of their debit card problem? Anybody would, even if it takes you, okay, we'll give her a week or something like that. There's a reason why she's not getting this issue fixed. So again, I wonder if her situation, whether it be the bankruptcy or the back taxes that she hasn't taken care of, I wonder if they have put like some kind of freeze on her accounts. That's the only thing that makes sense as far as why she wouldn't go in and get her debit card fixed. So that kind of leads us back around to the aunt getting the car and the kind of card that Foodie is using for her purchases. I'm assuming it's either whatever Kick has provided her or some kind of like online, you know, like when you get jobs nowadays, they put your paycheck on one of these prepaid cards. I highly doubt that a rental car company would accept that. So if she's using something like that, that's more than likely the reason why Phil had to go get the rental car in her name, is because for whatever reason, her bank account don't work anymore. I think she's changed it to using in Syria and left it with him. You think so? There obviously, whatever, you can go over a million different reasons. I think that maybe that they've got a freeze on her accounts in Canada and she's using like prepaid services to try to avoid paying whatever she's owing for the amount that they've got the hold on her accounts. Hey, Freya, good to see you. But Art, thank you for the support. Hello. Oh, hell no. Thank you so much for joining memberships, girl. I appreciate you. Rental car company will put a $300 hold on your card if you use debit. Yes, that is true. Jolene says, my boy Bolt says to get that baby a pup cup on him. Oh, Joe, thank you for the support. Will do. You know, we have not purchased pup cups since we got Harlow one when she was a baby. And after she ate it, she got explosive diarrhea. It really tore her stomach up. And Sam threw her back out trying to clean up the mess. That was the last time that we ever got a pup cup. But maybe Lewis's stomach will be able to handle it better. Hey, Nana Spike Tea. So will do. I will definitely treat him to something. And thank you so much for the support, hon. A pup cup. You know, from the Starbucks, you go through and you tell them, hey, I got my dog. Could you throw on a pup cup? I'm pretty sure it's just like whipped cream in a cup. Boy, gave her the shit, something like you wouldn't believe. I was like, wow, babe. And then Sam threw her back out, and then she had to have surgery, and she ain't been the same since. So it's probably going to trigger her a lot just to even hear the words pup cup. Hey, Carlotta, you remember us telling? Yeah, that was so long ago, dude. That was like what, 3 years ago? I think it was a long time ago. Oh, McDonald's have them too. I know that I've went through McDonald's before with the dog, and they've had like biscuits or something, like some kind of dog biscuits, but never. I didn't know they had pup cups. Anywho, yeah, it was so bad. A pup cup fucked me up for life. There will be no more pup cups. Well, obviously, babe, you cannot continue to blame the pup cup. You had the injury already, okay? Dairy Queen, I don't know, maybe. So listen, we got a lot to go over. We got a lot to cover. I'm going to be skipping through a lot of it. Like, we're going to watch the beginning where she's doing that weird shit and talking about being on hold and all. Again, believe nothing that comes out of her mouth, but just know I do believe that big girl is definitely up to something. It's just what that something is we got to piece together as a community. And I can't wait to see everybody's conspiracy theories, because you guys are so fucking crazy, as am I. Okay. And we get a little crazy with it. So I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with as to why Chantal seems to be on the phone with, who is it? What's the airline? I can't even remember. Brunette says, I got my kitty Jiggles a plain burger yesterday for her 22nd birthday. Oh my goodness. Please get one for the pup. Also, hi, Paul. Brunette, that is so sweet. And happy birthday to your baby. And congratulations on that baby making another year. 22, huh?
Good for you.
Boy, Paul, you're just determined to live forever, you motherfucker. I'm joking. Brunette, thank you for the super chat, hun. Hello, barbecue flavored lipstick. Where'd your message go? Poor baby, that sounds like your doggy could be lactose intolerant. What a way to find out. I know, right? Yeah, we have a strict, if it's treats, we give her a little bit, we see how she does with it, but we have not given her any dairy since that situation happened. It was literally a shit show. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Qatar. Yes, thank you for that. I feel for Sam. My Jack Russell Bolt was a rescue and he had a bad tummy issues. I screwed my knee cleaning up after him until he went to the vet and fixed things. Oh my goodness. Joe, thank you for the super chat, hun. I'm glad that your baby's better now. Hello, Evil Angel. We have a barbecue place locally that gives out little cups of brisket scraps for the pups. Oh my gosh. Now that is an amazing idea. I love that. And I bet your baby does love that place. Aw. Evil Angel, thank you for the support. She who shits herself. Hello. Anytime I hear pup cup, I think of poor Sam. It was horrible. And trust me, she doesn't let me forget it. Even though any kind of accidents in the house, she will take care of. So I love her for it. Even though she threw her back out, she still takes care of everything that needs to be taken care of. I'm not one for it. I don't know. It's a lot for me. I have a very sensitive. Thank you for the super chat, hun. All right, let's get it pulled up. Let's see here. Boy, that is a face only a Shmee could love. Shmee Kirk herself. Here we go. Hold, please. There we are. What'd she say? A hook lifted the entire kennel and took it down the back stairs outside the yard, hosed it down, then a hook lifted it back up to the stairs, and my back popped. I heard it. I remember. I'm never going to forget it. Life has not been the same since. Seattle Sapphire says, why would they refund one instead of 2 tickets? The whole story makes no sense. We even said, hey, Sky, we even said that when Foodie got the rental car, that more than likely the money that she used for the rental car was from the return of the tickets. I don't believe the whole story, Salah needing his information and his phone number. And she didn't realize how stupid she was going to make herself look coming online and saying that she did not have Salah's phone number. Like, understand that Salah is in Syria, but you were also in Syria with Salah. So while you were in Syria, you never wanted to have his phone number for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know. I've never, well, let me be careful with what I say here, okay? If I had someone like a wife in Syria, I don't know. I feel like just in case for emergency, especially considering the situation, I would have all of their information ready to go. Like if my wife was out there rocket watching, you know, and I'm worried about what could possibly happen, I want to make sure I have it all. I want to make sure I have their location, their phone number, their family members' information, just in case the worst possible scenario would happen and I need to contact somebody and be like, hey, I haven't heard from, you know, my wife who was living in Syria, and here's their information, and here's their aunt's information, and here's their cousin wife's information, and here's their dad's information, and you can find the family home at this address. Like, I feel like I would have it all, like in a little emergency binder in case for, you know, something happened. The obvious, right? And that's your husband. This is not like it's your friend or your boyfriend. This is your husband. So you should have a little something stored away, a little file with all of Salah's information and all of his family's information in case of the worst possible scenario. She doesn't think about that, though. She doesn't think about that. Like, her funkle brain can only think about what her next meal is. And that speaks a lot about you, Chantal. So what if something really does happen to your husband while he's in Syria? All you have is his what? His WhatsApp information. You more than likely don't remember the address. You don't have his phone number. So how are you going to send like a search and rescue crew out to even see if he's alive or his family's alive if something happens? That is crazy to me. Seattle, thank you for the support, hon. Hello, Big Bertha. We have a place that's special kind of whipped cream for pups. Sir London gets a free one every time he's with me. Aw, I love it. I love about hearing about all your fur baby stories. And thank you for the support, hon, and good morning. Fake ass story. This was the first time I really felt she thought this dumbass drama up for views. Do you think it was for views? Probably, just to get people talking. Can you imagine sitting there on hold with an airline just to stir up some drama and some talk in the community that you claim that you hate? You are the one who sits around and claims that you hate the gossip in the community about you and Salah. But you probably are right that she probably did that just to get people talking. Is it Elia? My fiance is deployed in the Middle East, a war zone, and he still makes the effort to reach out to me. I'm on the list to call in case something happens to him. Chantal could never. Exactly. And tell your fiance, thank you so much for his service. Again, if my wife, my family member was anywhere, it wouldn't matter where they were in the world, but especially, and it wouldn't even have to be like a war zone. But yeah, okay, considering Syria and Salah is talking about rocket watching and war zone and yada, yada, yada. Oh, I would want to know everything. I would, and not because I want to make sure that you're not out here sticking your cupcake recipe in cousin wife in case anything happens. It's crazy to me. And thank you for so much for the support, hun. I am Cat Lady says it's a lie. I think all of it is a lie, Cat Lady. I think she just did that just for attention and just to get people talking and make people think that Salah's the one who totally paid for the tickets. But here's where I think, again, rule number one and rule number two. right? Rule number 1 and rule number 2. Chantal sometimes tells the truth on herself. And the truth of the matter is that she doesn't have Salal's information. She doesn't have his phone number. She don't have shit. Nothing. Ellie says, this confirms it's a business arrangement to me. I think we've had several situations that have confirmed that it's definitely a business arrangement. I agree with that, Ellie. And thank you for the super chat. I would really love to see what goes through her head, how she plans out her lies, or does she just wing it? Considering that Foodie has a lot of free time on her hands, Foodie is what I like to call a daydreamer, okay? And she's always been like that. And this kind of plays into when Foodie used to do her mukbangs, and she would tell stories, and people be like, wait a minute, I've heard this story before. This is a movie. You're telling a story from a movie. So I don't necessarily think that she's coming online, and I'm talking about that back then, right? When she would tell these stories and put herself in these situations that were obviously she's watched a movie. I think she fantasizes the whole fucking thing. And so I think she's still doing that present day. She's just changing things around, not necessarily from movies, but just, again, she's a daydreamer. Mia says, so when he calls her FaceTimes all day, is it from a hidden number? Didn't he just call her to sing happy birthday? No caller ID. And how can he call her from Syria, but not the airline? That's a great question, Mia. And I'm going to assume that they are talking through either maybe like Facebook Messenger, or I think Chantel's always talking about WhatsApp. I've never personally used maybe like once or twice, so I can't really say specifically how it works. But I think more than likely they can FaceTime or do whatever it's called per the WhatsApp thing. But I'm not sure. So they're not talking to each other like you would call your mom or your dad or whoever, and they're calling each other through apps. Mm-hmm. Mia, thank you for the support. And the way that she talks, I feel like Chantal does that with everybody, which to me is so weird. Hey, Snarky, good to see you, girl. Hey, Cutie, I bet Cat Bella has Sally's info. Yeah, and cousin wife, Cutie. You're the only one that doesn't have his info. How about that, big girl? Snarky, thank you for being a member, hun. Charlotte says deflection from her trip through Montreal. Okay, I've heard the rumors, girl. Obviously, I've been hearing the talk around the community. I've been seeing some screenshot floating around, and I did get to the part in her stream where she said it, where she responded. Allegedly, Dee Dee was in chat saying something along the lines like, if you don't stop contacting my men, we're going to expose you. It's not that I don't think that Chantal would do it. It's not. So let me just start by saying that first. You just got to come with some receipts. I think that she is so obsessed with not letting this Salah situation go that I just don't know without some proof, some real hard evidence, that she's stopping to see dishwasher. Not saying it didn't happen, but if it happened, you're not going to tell me that they don't have the receipt. So quit playing games with the community, Dee Dee, and dishwasher, and just drop it if you got it to prove it. Let's get this show on the road, okay? Charlotte, thank you for the support. Mia Moore, thank you so much for gifting. Holy shit, 10, the YouTube Underground memberships, girl. D-Land, Tiffany, Silver Girl, Dastardly Deeds. Is it AO? I can't pronounce that one, but welcome, girl. Mick Everly, Borking. Hey, girl. Baby Girl XX, Jamie Lynn, and Pookie Pants. Love the name, girl. Welcome, welcome. All new members. That's right, 10KD. A word from our sponsor.
Your positive actions today
yes.
will shape a brighter tomorrow.
That's right, cuties. So why don't you go ahead and get working on that 6-pack, girl? Mia Moore, thank you again, hon. I appreciate you. Plump Pot Sticker says Telegram, WhatsApp, and others all display phone numbers and have attached emails. Say what? That's interesting. Okay, well, I stand corrected. See, I told you guys, I don't know a whole lot about the WhatsApp, girl. If I got to talk to somebody, I'll call them through an app like the Facebook or something. Like if we can't talk because they're, like foreigners or something like that, we'll just talk through the messenger. So I wasn't familiar. All right. Well, Chantal, what says you? Nothing. Crickets, of course. Plump pot sticker. Thank you for the support. La 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 lee. Hello, girl. Thank you for being a member for 41 months. Good morning. Glad to make a live after a long time. WhatsApp is tied to a phone number. See, that's okay. You guys you're putting me on the game. I had no idea. I have my number on Telegram. It's in your settings. But why would her husband, girl, why would he be hiding his phone number to Foodie, to Cutie? Well, I mean, that's not offensive to say, right? I mean, I'm a foreigner to you guys too. Like, if you're not in the United States, then yeah, we're foreigners and you're foreigners to us. It's totally fine. What else do you want me to call you? Across the pond, people? You know what I'm saying? Missing Mehmet says you had it. Exactly. That's interesting. How does she not know that? And her abdominal muscles have separated and won't reverse without surgery. Mrs. Muretta says, bullshit. I have my number on Telegram. It's a setting. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, guys. He uses a burner phone to contact Cutie. You know what I think, Nana Spike T? Mrs. Muretta, thank you for the super chat. I don't know. This is all very weird to me because are we saying that Salah pays for his own phone bill? Because I always assumed, but I don't really know how that works since they're in Syria. Like, I know she talks about how they go when they get their phone cards or whatever, but I assume like Salah was on Chantal's phone plan. Kind of, you remember when her and Dishwasher were together and every time like Dishwasher would piss her off or be at Didi's, she would call and have his phone disconnected. And then she was like, what if he tries to call me? And then like an hour later, she would have it reconnected. I love that game. That was such a fun game to play. I really do miss those days. So it's either... Again, it's hard to say because he's in Syria, right? And I'm not really sure how that works. So if he's not on her phone plan, which I guess is a possibility, then he's just using her money to pay for his phone. It's a whole lot. We're way left field. Let's get back and focus on the stream. We'll circle back around to the cell phone business another day. All right, Foodie. You have the floor, ma'am. This is how she starts the stream. You can hear the hold music. So again, the nerve of you to get upset when people are asking questions, when if you had to take care of something, which bullshit, why didn't you just do it in your own time? Who the fuck would call an airport and go live at the same time? Like, you wanted people to ask what you were doing. You wanted people to speculate what you were doing. This was all done intentionally. She knew exactly what she was doing, and she did not want them to pick up. She did not want the community to hear what the conversation that she was going to have, even if she was going to have a conversation with these people. She more than likely didn't have shit to say. That's about how long you watched her. I'm dead. Big Bertha says her money is going from Canada to Syria is why her card is frozen. Oh, I could believe that. I could. All right. Big Bertha, thank you for the support. I think she wanted the chat to soothe her because her brain don't work right. Yeah, that's a possibility for sure.
I've been on hold for 2 hours and a half.
You've been on hold for 2.5 hours? For what, girl?
Thank you, Pooh. Hey, Jackie. Thank you. Red lipstick. I'm home from work early. Wow, nice. Hey, Aussie. Marie F. Evie. Mike. Everybody, hello.
Exactly. I want you to ask questions and speculate, but mind your business. She did this shit on purpose. This is a classic case of rage baiting.
Hi, Breeze. Customer service. Yep, I just had dinner left over my face, so I'm like...
This again is, I know it's really it's not that big of a deal, but she's, I'm stuffed. I just had leftover mafe for dinner. And then I don't know how she does it or why she does it. Probably when she gets up and goes to the bathroom. I can't remember. But you can see her huge bag of McDonald's, which of course she doesn't even bother to mention that she had to go with her mafe. She didn't just have mafe. She also had McDonald's and God only knows what else. Hey, Jessica.
Hi, Breezes. Customer service.
Oh, and again, the only reason she admits to it, Courtney, is because we see the bag. And I think it's strawberries. Strawberries is a motherfucker. And she's really close to Chantal kicking her the fuck out. It's like she will say things to trigger Chantal and then she can hurry up and be like, somehow walk her way out of that shit. But she's real fucking close.
Yep, I just had dinner leftover mafe, so I'm like,
Out. Are you going to tell the audience that you also had a fish fillet and a cheeseburger and a large fry and God only knows what else, Chantal? What dessert doesn't she usually get dessert from McDonald's? Probably a sundae of some sort. Oh yeah, that's right. She does because she always eats the sundae first. So a sundae, a fish fillet, extra tartar, a cheeseburger, and a large fry. Is it a McFlurry? Whatever.
hello, Lulu.
She is really good at it. I kind of like strawberries. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit for sure.
Hey, Glitter Queen. Yeah, I did my nails today. Thank you, Deb. Red, I'm calling Qatar Airways. I have some questions for them.
I have some questions for Qatar Airways. Okay, guys? Why don't you just mind your business, all right? Does it look like this is any of your business? Huh? Is it?
Yeah. It's the peanut stew. Hey, 13 above. Can you see the glitter? Not really. Just CBG making the pizza. No, where? On Instagram? I didn't check them all. No April Fools. Hey, Fed Up User. Ask them for free flight vouchers. BG!
Hey, big titty pretty bitch 24. Good to see you, girl. Discarded roses. Hello. This dummy just went live to rage bait herself. Good job, cutie. She's got to get that blood pressure up some way. Other than sodium.
Sorry, I gotta be on hold. I've been on hold for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh my God.
Airline. I have some questions. That's deep dish. I was on hold earlier.
I feel like when she does the BG shit, it's almost like it short circuits her brain and then she can't stop saying, BG! I'm just like, girl, simmer down. Hey, Tiffany. Good to see you, girl.
And anyway, it's a mess. Oh, I missed a bunch of people. Southern Boy, hello, Yesenia.
How does her hands look like that? Spicy bean juice? Well, it's got to go somewhere. Okay. It's either her hands or her forehead. And it seems like it's starting to go to her forehead, but I think the hands are going to fill up first.
You know,
it's at the point to where it's not that it's necessarily running out of places to go, but she is gaining weight at such a rapid pace that it's like it's got to find somewhere to go immediately. Does that make sense? Like instead of all going to the gut, it's just going in weird places like her hands and her forehead and her eyes. Tammy forehead. Yeah, she's definitely getting a Tammy forehead. But you know, I feel like her face is really, 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 really filling up. Like yesterday, like on the thumbnail, it seems like it's even hard for her to keep her eyes open. And I'm like, damn, is she swollen? Or is this just because of how much weight that she's gaining so fast? Because listen, I don't care what anybody says. I don't want to hear it that, no, you cannot eat like this. Dude, have you ever had a bad day with your diet and like a really bad day? Like you've ate desserts and maybe you went out to eat and like it just went on all day. Like you just had a bad day as far as food is concerned. And I swear to God, you will gain like 10 pounds from that. You'll be like, oh my God. You remember Wednesday we went to the Cheesecake Factory, bitch? Yeah, well, I'm up like 7 pounds since then. So this is her lifestyle every single day. So you're beating yourself up for that one bad day that you had because it did cause your weight to go up a couple of pounds or whatever. So imagine doing that to yourself every single fucking day. And we're not just talking about one meal. We're talking about from the time that you get out of bed until the time you go back to bed that you are doing this shit to yourself. You're not going to tell me that this woman hasn't gained at least 70 pounds. Okay, 70 might be a lot, right? 30, 40 since she's been home from Syria. It's not fucking possible. I don't care how much diarrhea this woman has. Her body is still going to keep some of that and it's still going to turn into fat. It's not humanly possible for her to just shit it all out. Now, I do believe that's what's kept her from reaching Quirky and who's the one? Jen. That's fair. That's fine. But she will get there. And she's putting in the dedication, the hard work to reach that size. It's just going to take her a lot longer. So I don't care how much diarrhea she has. She's still gaining weight at a rapid fucking pace because she is eating out of control all day long. In this stream, she's talking about ordering a sub and you can see her face light up from the reflection of her phone because she's sitting there and she's looking at the menu. Can you even fathom getting bored and just whipping out your phone and looking at the menu? She does it all day. All day long, she's going through these apps and she's looking to see if she can get a deal or going through and seeing different food that she wants to eat all fucking day long. Her mind is consumed by the consumption of food. It's crazy. Barbecue flavor lipstick says, I hope that waiting music haunts her dreams. Me too, girl. Thank you for being a member for 3 months.
You like the nails? Joe? Private 747, imagine. My other phone was on the floor underneath some clothes. I knew it would be there. Kelly Alien. Juice. Sneakerhead. Evelyn's. No, I'm not going to the Middle East. No, Marie, nice try, but he's not able to get through, so with his phone line from there. With his phone plan from Syria. And actually, I called them earlier. Fuck. I'm not being rude. Hey, Mahi. He did get a refund. Apparently for my ticket, but there's problems with his ticket. Apparently when he went online, they gave him an option to refund my ticket, which he got back. But his ticket he's having a problem with, and he's trying to call them, or his ticket. I waited online for an hour before this. Somebody answered. They asked me security.
Yeah, nobody's believing this shit. Nobody. Liz says, this is why I think she needs serious psych help with food. I'm on Wegovy. I had a homemade waffle for breakfast yesterday. I ate maybe 3/4 of it, and I felt stomach pain for a while because I overate. And you know what? That's the medication doing what it's supposed to do. That's how it's supposed to work, and that's how they want it to work. And that's why you see so many people, when they actually do what they're supposed to do, they say, like, they get this look to them. Who was it that I seen recently? I can't remember. It was some celebrity or something, and they were like, oh, they got the Ozempic face. They got the Ozempic face. Because honestly, that can make you lose weight really fast. So again, when you lose or gain weight really fast, you could possibly have a certain look to you. Kind of like how we're seeing Chantal with her obvious, very fast weight gain instead of the opposite of the loss, right? So yeah, just be careful with that. You don't want to lose it too fast, but again, it is doing its job. Hey, Scrange. It makes zero sense. He can cancel hers, not his. She's making this shit up. That's exactly what she's doing. No. This was Paul Rosenberg. Some of you might not know who that is. He was doing an interview and I was looking at the comments because, like, dude, I know dude is getting a lot older, but damn, he looks different. Like, what is it? And now looking at the comments, they're like, oh yeah, he's got Ozempic face. And I'm like, that's it. That makes sense.
Questions. And I gave them my information, but I'm stupid because it would be under his name. And I didn't know what email he used, and I didn't know by heart his phone number over there, what his recent phone number is. I don't call him on the phone. I don't
know. You don't know his you don't know his email? Like, are you this again? This is not her boyfriend. This is her husband. This is her husband. This is your husband. You don't know his email. You don't know his email. You don't know his phone number. Oh my God. What do you know?
No, anyways, it was just all wrong information. So, I had to, they're like, sorry, ma'am, I was freaking out. I'm like, I've been online for an hour, you know? And,
do you think that's what it is, Ellie? I really never considered that. Do you think that Chantal got refunded for her ticket and not his? And now she wants to see, I don't know. Again, I love you. I told you guys I couldn't wait to see all the conspiracy theories. That's definitely the first one, and I like it. I could see it for sure. And thank you for the super chat. He's changed his number, and I don't know what phone number he's using now. Like, what do you mean? How often does he change his number? I know more of my husband's than he does. It's just weird. It's also weird. Art says, I hope she sent him the money to get his own ticket and he either got the refund or kept the credit and she needs the money back. Wishful thinking. So, again, there's always rule number 1 and rule number 2. Maybe she is somewhat telling the truth here. Maybe she only got credit returned from one of the tickets and not both. I could see that being a possibility. Salah has nothing to do with this transaction. That is just not something. There are some things, and you guys probably feel the same. You can't remember your own phone number. There's some things like you're not even willing to entertain. Everybody's, is different. Mine is I'm not willing to entertain Salah had anything to do with this transaction. Nothing. Probably uses a burner phone number and a VPN so he can still look at his go and shower porn. Art, thank you for the super chat, hon. I know my husband's SSN by heart. Well, listen, okay. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm be honest. I don't know my wife's, but oh well. I know her emails though. I don't know her phone number. I know most of everything that I need to know. Okay. Listen, it changes. If my wife was in Syria, if she was anywhere, I would make sure that I had all her information. I would have it. I'm probably not going to remember her social security number, but I would have it wrote down and in a file and put away securely in case she ended up missing. Yes, it's true. It is true. Del, thank you for the super chat, hon.
Nice try is a nice suggestion. I don't know why you're being so defensive. Nice suggestion. Nice try. Oh. Nice try for him to call. No. Obviously, we thought of that. Anyways, this is why I don't want to tell you people things, because one simple I'm on hold turns into 500 fucking questions.
Motherfucker, you're the one that decided to go live when you know the kind of questions that your community, could you imagine if I came on live and hold on. Why are you asking questions? What's wrong with you? Like, who wouldn't sit there and ask questions? So you walked into this situation knowing exactly what you were going to get out of it. Nice try, Foodie. Hello, Courtney. If Salah paid for everything, how does she not have his email? He would have forwarded her the boarding passes for Thailand, etc. More proof she paid for it all. Exactly. And I can't remember what we already had. We already had Foodie admitting that she was the one who got the email notification when the original cancellation came out. She already admitted all this. I'm pretty sure it was Gorlick who immediately dropped the video when she said that. So yeah, we've got tons of proof and words out of your own mouth that prove that you were the one who took care of all of this shit. Hey, Missy Med. Courtney, thank you for the super chat, hun. Ashley says he used a ticket and went to Malaysia, and that's why she didn't get the refund. She didn't realize he was doing this, but she can't tell her audience. She's freaking out because now she knows what he did. I'm not against that. I kind of can see that being a big possibility. I think you could be right about that. That's why this hurt, because who the fuck would set on hold for almost 3 hours, even if it's about a refund, right? If it's about a refund and you got a 3-hour wait, well, bitch, I'll just call back tomorrow when y'all are less busy. That's what anybody would do. Unless it's something that has triggered her to the point of, I need to know now this information. I'm willing to stay on the phone for 3 fucking hours. I'm getting down with that theory a whole lot, Ash. And thank you for being a member, hun. Soup, hello. Thank you so much for the super chat, hun. Maybe he got the refund for his ticket and he told her he didn't get it. Hold on a second. Gary says if she didn't want to be asked questions, why is her dumbass on a live stream? Can't she spend a few hours offline dealing with this situation? But that's the thing. Like, she didn't even go live until, what was I doing when she went live? I can't remember. I know I was home. I think it was like last night. I'm pretty sure I was cooking dinner. So not night, but like evening. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the morning. It wasn't in the afternoon. So why did you wait so late? Again, but she was on hold for almost 3 hours at that point, and she's got to make her money. So there is that. She probably slept all day. Maybe she just got that information. She got on the phone immediately, called the airport, didn't realize she was going to be on there for 3 hours. Foodie has to go live a certain amount of hours in order to get paid on Kick, especially. So she's like, fuck it, I got to go live. And then I think she just got sick of trying to do both and she hung up. I don't know. This is all so confusing. Gary, thank you for the support, hun. Finny, welcome to the official support group. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, girl. Baby Bug says, can I get a yeehaw and a brokey? Just cuz. But yeah, ain't no way Salah paid for anything other than Tinder Global. Yeehaw. Brokey. At your request, madam. And thank you for the support. Good to see you. I love the theory he went to Malaysia. If I don't think that it's been confirmed, but if you guys are right, and she finds out that he is either in Malaysia or went to Malaysia, oh, we're in for some good content for sure.
So that now I'm on hold again with the information, hoping that they will let me talk for him. No, I don't know, Maria. I feel like people are asking detailed questions, but whatever. All I said was I'm on hold. That's it. Hey, Cheesy Yum Yum. Hey, Larry. No, the first call was an hour. This one so far is 2 hours and 43 minutes, and I'm not hanging up. Because they're nosy, right?
How is your audience? It's rage bait. Dell's Dead Bug says, when she realized she didn't have the info, why didn't she call Salah from her spare phone when she had an agent on the line? Yeah, that's a great question. Especially if it's taking you that long. Hold on. You need my husband's email? Oh, I don't have that information. Give me just 2 seconds. Takes like 5 seconds, to pick up the phone and call your husband? Oh, that's right, Dell. He doesn't answer her calls. Can you imagine your wife, your husband, not answering your calls like ever? She knew that too. He doesn't answer her calls. So what's the point of calling? And he doesn't call her back neither because he's busy with cousin wife in Syria. Love that for him. And I love that for you. Dell, thank you for the super chat. She Shit Herself says, I'm doing this task live online, but don't ask me anything about it. Mention it or even acknowledge it, you evil, nosy, effing haters. That's exactly what it sounded like. She Shits Herself. Thank you for that. And thank you for the support. Yes, I think so too. Vanessa, he said it in chat. She would lose her mind, her soul, and her spirit. I know it'd be epic. And the thing about Chantal, when it goes so left, like when her relationship goes so left, she can't help herself. She's got to pick up the phone and she's got to tell everybody about it. And then after she does it, she's like, fuck. I probably shouldn't have said that. I probably shouldn't have told everybody our business. Salah has been our buffer for 3 long years. Do you guys realize that we have lost out on so much content? Every time he cheated on Chantal and she caught him, he buffered that shit out. The few times, like that one time when she came online and she was like, "It's my friend. I'm going to tell you a story about my friend." He was still buffering that situation. So everything that we've missed out on the last 3 years has been because he has been there to hold her back. Don't do it. You can't do it. Whatever he did to keep her from doing that. He's not there to do that anymore. So if she gets the information that he actually went to Malaysia without her, it's like fireworks in girl world. It's going to be great. Salah celebrated her birthday without her in Malaysia. Way to go, Salah. Yeah. Woohoo.
Whatever, Marie. Whatever. I have to transfer you to someone else. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't fucking get mad. What are you talking about? I got mad. When you made a suggestion, it should be Salah calling. Obviously, if it should be Salah calling and he's not, there's a reason, right? So why even put in that stupid 2 cents? People are nosy. People are very nosy. I hate nosy people. It's annoying. Thank you. She's good. She's sleeping, yeah. Well, sis, you can be banned because you're always annoying. Bye. Yeah, great t-shirt. Hey, Happy Joys. I came on and said I'm on hold for customer service. That's all I said. Why do people have to be so nosy? Like, what are you waiting for? Well, shouldn't Salah call? Well, shouldn't this? I thought you got a refund. Like, one little thing turns into a million things. And we all know where this is going. Okay, so spare me.
No, Foodie, where's it going? Please enlighten us. Where exactly is this going? Sky says Rosie touched mouse poo and licked the fingers. I wasn't prepared for that, Sky. I wasn't. I haven't seen this. I didn't know that I've missed out on that much content on Twitter with Rosie, but I guess I have. You know what? I'm going to be honest. When Rosie came live on members only, and she wasn't wearing a bra, I kind of had to tap out because it was just such a hard watch. When a woman is online and their titties are just a flapping everywhere, especially when they're not even nice titties, like it's just kind of like icky. And I'm just like, eh. So yeah, she must have did some cleaning because it seems like her parents are coming back and she wants to make sure that it's not a complete fucking disaster like it is now. And upon cleaning, I'm assuming there's some mouse shit, which is expected when you live like a complete and total fucking filthy pig. And so what you're saying is that she touched the mouse shit, didn't wash her hands, and more than likely went to eat something later and then All right. Thank you for being a member and thank you for keeping us updated. We do appreciate that. Wow.
It was good, Jackie. Okay, 13. I guess.
You know why? And that, Ash, is because, and I guess you don't want to really shame another woman for not wearing a bra, but there are reasons that these things exist. They work in our benefit. They're actually good for us. And after so long of, I would imagine, not having, some women can pull it off, right? There are probably plenty of women out there that can pull off not wearing a bra, but unfortunately for somebody like Rosie, you're going to need some kind of support. And even if you do put those bags into something, it's too late now. You might as well just forget about it. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Courtney says, I'll go live taking a shit. Chat asks, how much fiber are you intaking? Do you wipe front to back? Nosy chat. Why would you be so invasive? None of your biz. It's so true though. Courtney, thank you for the super chat and well said, girl. Penny, thank you for being a member for 18 months. Thanks for the welcome. I feel like a pick me because I forgot to change my card. Didn't know it had expired, so I made, this is fine, girl. It's fine. I just can't be keeping up. So I'm just like, welcome new members. It's totally fine. And thank you, girl. I appreciate you so much. Soup says, DuckTales. Woo-hoo. I love the DuckTales thing. It's great. She obviously liked them held. That's why she tucks her shirt under them. It's just, no, I don't like that. It's gross. I've got a larger set of tits, not in bad shape, but I'm not letting them blow in the wind. Braless is a private at-home business. She can knock someone out with one of those things. She needs to keep them. Listen, I don't know about that. She can't knock nobody out. There's nothing there. Very good. She ain't knocking nobody out with that thing. It's like, honestly, Rosie's boob, I don't know where the inside went. There ain't no inside to her boob. It's just like the boob skin. She's all Rosie has is boob skin. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Like, there's no filling whatsoever. It's like at one time in her life, maybe she did lose some weight and she lost it all out of her titties.
No, I find people just getting on my nerves more and more these days. Like, really, maybe I should take like a fucking week off.
No, baby, you're going to take a week off because you decided to come online on hold with the airline. People are going to ask questions, and now you need to punish yourself by taking a week off. Right. I love this.
Not being nosy, just overly skeptical and argumentative. Yep. Hey, what's wrong with you? Fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go. At least I'm barely in chat. They were even getting on my nerves. Yep. Hey, Lurkin here. It's good. I want to go scooting, but I've been on hold for fucking ever, man. Like, if I hang up now, I've been waiting almost 3 hours. You should just come online when you're doing stuff you want to interact about. Like chatting, I can come online whenever I want. You don't have to be here. Like, why complain? What private matters? Get out of here. Maybe mind your fucking business. I'm allowed to be on hold without telling you my whole fucking life crate story. Yeah? Thank you. Bye. Hey, girl. I love weeding out.
You freakazoid. Hey, Stacy. Good to see you, girl. I just can't get over her sitting here flipping off the chat, cussing like a sailor in her hijab. She's an absolute disgrace to the human race. Dude, Chantal, you're a vlogger. God, it's so bizarre.
The fucking losers.
This is why we always play this, Chantal.
My dad's my uncle. My dad's my uncle. My dad's my uncle.
I don't want to take a break. Brooke, fuck you. Goodbye. You're fucking weird.
Oh my God.
Being a cunt isn't a bad thing to the right people. Hey, Belle. Hey, October Rose.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've been on hold for 3 hours. Thank you, Aussie.
And I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna be on hold with nobody for 3 hours unless, listen, you want to find out some shit, bitch, I will clear my schedule, okay? Back in the day, if I thought a motherfucker, oh, did I miss it, Liz? I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry. I was honest. I'm gonna be honest. I was texting. I apologize. I was not looking at the road when I was driving, guys. Liz says, rule of thumb, if you Twitter kittens looks more like soaked sandbags strapped to your chest, you need to wear an over-the-shoulder boulder holder. I love it, Liz, and thank you so much for the support. Shit, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Like back in the day, if I thought, listen, okay, they don't call me a detective around here for nothing, all right? Like, I will clear the schedule. I think a motherfucker's cheating on me. You're cheating on my friend. You're cheating on one of my family members. We're going to take the day and we're going to fucking find out together, bitch. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You're not going to clear 3 hours of your schedule because you want to check on a fucking refund. I mean, maybe if it's like, I mean, nah. Chantal would just call back. Nah, the only time you clear your schedule to that extent, you're worried about motherfucker cheating on you. That's what it is. Did he go to Malaysia without you? Did he take cousin wife Chantal? Is that what this is about?
I know.
cousin wife go on your birthday trip to Malaysia. Could you imagine? Oh my God.
Oh, it's not bad weather. Hey, YouTube lover.
She does think that she is online hanging out with real friends. And you know what? She had a moment of clarity the other day. And again, I can't remember when it was, but I think it was Strawberry came in there and said that somebody was live. And she was like, you motherfuckers, you're not even here for me, are you? I think the majority of people in this chat, you literally aren't even on my team and you aren't even here for me. That was like a moment of clarity that is very rare when it comes to Chantal. That reality really sets in that, for one example, is that her community is majority, other than a couple, a handful, a literal handful. I mean, you got to wonder, like, even when it comes to Scapegoat and Turd Drop and Tracy, they're even there because they're just fucking with Chantal. Like, are they really her friends? Do they really care about her? No. But then she forgets all about that. And then these people become the only friends that she has in the world. That's a sad life, Chantal.
It's just like,
that's what I was saying. Very good. It came and then it left.
Those hook questions again. These are actually the lashes that were from the Dollarama. They had NYX eyelashes at the Dollarama for $4. Thank you, Lucky. And I want to ask them questions. Like, I want to know, like, if they're going to be resuming flights. Like, they're starting to resume flights. So if they resume flights, then we want to go. We want to travel.
And that's interesting that she says that. And I just want to point it out in case we don't get to that part, which to me is like the most important part of the stream, is when she talks about her health, is that she's saying, oh, well, if they're resuming flights, we want to find out because we want to go. Well, an hour or so into the stream, she's like, could you imagine if I would have went on that trip to Malaysia? Like, I would probably be dead right now. There's no way I'm in any condition to even go to Malaysia. So it's so funny that you're sitting here and you're saying, oh, well, if they're resuming flights and we want to go, because you admit that you're very well aware that you're unable in your condition to travel, which means what? Your condition, I mean, yeah, can her condition get worse without her gaining weight? I guess, yeah, sure, right? But Chantal's condition is worse because that's how much weight she's gained just since she's been home from Syria. Girl, you can't even make it on the plane. Yeah, exactly. But she knows it, though. She even says it. She knows she can't make it. She knows she can't travel. And isn't it crazy, though? Because these moments of, I guess you would call that clarity, when we're talking about Chantal considering going to the gym and losing weight, which, again, is never going to happen. And you can tell it's not going to happen. Let me be fair to Chantal, okay? The reason that I say that the weight loss is never going to happen is not necessarily because it's Chantal. Anybody is capable, if they really wanted to, of changing their life and losing the weight, okay? But whenever Foodie talks about weight loss, it never makes sense. She says things like go to the gym, or she says things like water fast, or God, we could sit here and name a million, right? But the way that when she'll never do it because she'll never go about this the right way in her condition. It'll just never happen. But what was my point behind that? I can't remember. It'll come back to me.
No. My phone doesn't die, right? Not really dough. I don't know. Yeah, I know it doesn't. They're kind of natural. That's what I like. And they don't have like that thick, uncomfortable black band.
Oh, yeah. No. So the weight loss, the reason that she brings it up, because obviously something has happened. We're on hold for almost 3 hours to this airline for whatever reason. There's a reason, though. I do believe that there's something there. It could be just for show, just to get the community talking. That's definitely a possibility. But I'm more leaning towards there's a fucking reason, whatever it is. And then she starts talking about losing weight and wanting to travel. So the only time that you consider, thinking about wanting to lose weight and get into shape is because you want to get on a plane and you want to travel. That's it. You even said yourself that you can't even stand up to order coffee. I mean, you can, but your back is on fire because of your massive size of your gun. You would think that you would constantly be thinking about weight loss and trying to change your life, and not just when you want to get on a plane and go see your handsomest husband. That is some insanity for you right there.
It's like a very thin, transparent band. Like, you can hardly tell. I know.
Little off. Thank you for the super sticker, girl. I appreciate you. I do agree with that. It is wild that and she really does. It is very obvious. And what convinced me was when she was cleaning her kitchen and she had that self-help playing in the background. And I wasn't really paying attention. And I think it was Sam. She was like, you hear what she's saying, what the self-help is about? I was like, no, what is it? And she's like, it's relationship advice. And I'm like, what? She's marriage advice or something. I'm like, so this motherfucker really does think that she's in a real deal. Like, this motherfucker loves her for her good looks and personality. Doesn't, like, she's convinced herself of it. Normally, again, you would feel really sorry for somebody, I would say anybody, probably that delusional that they, think shit like that. But when it comes to Chantel's like, hey, you got that shit coming, big girl.
Imagine they disconnect you after 3 hours. Yeah, I would lose it. Thank you. I know. Like, NYX lashes are what? Normally like $20? NYX. No, I don't think clusters look too much like a pain. Thank you. No, we're going to go to Malaysia. He's going to take medicine. Did you, literal prince? And I got to do mine. Mine are, everyone at work is driving me nuts today. Everyone is getting...
Can you guys really imagine if there was something that happened and she only got one refund for the ticket, and it come to find out the reason that she didn't get refunded for both tickets is because Salah went to Malaysia? Wouldn't you guys fucking die?
Aw. Sorry, Foodie fan. I hope you have a bees and better day. That's what I'm starting to think. No one's ever gonna pick up. Need a vacay. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I think it will be fun. Come on, it's the same shit here all the time. Don't you want to see something different? Don't hang up. Yeah, I'm not gonna hang up. Sorry, I don't want people in my chat who are just always like negative or always contrary to what I say, like that BT loser, BT love, always something fucking negative. Like, give me a headache. I don't want it. I don't want rage bait in here. I don't want nitpicky people. Just go away, okay? If you can't be positive, you can't bees. Right? Like, I'm sorry, but don't they get on your nerves too, or is it just me? I have a credit card and I want to change email, but they never answer. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that sucks lurking here. They turn every live into a game of 20 questions. Yep. Hey, Emerald. Bit of both, Squeaky. Thank you, Red Lipstick. No, I really do think you're too patient. I really do. I mean, I have to be, but at the same time. Yeah, Jenna. Hey, Inax. Oh, Hex, is it the Canadian guy? The passive-aggressive ones. They frost my... I haven't heard that before. They frost my ass. They get on my nerves, too. Thanks, gorgeous lady. They don't even have the chat open.
Hey, yeah, but our first baby is scheduled for delivery today. How exciting. It's a boy. Can we get the birthday song? Love you. Only Gunther is touching it. Cutie. Salvicious, congratulations to you and the family, girl. Where's it at? Heck yeah. Oh, we love babies. Congratulations, girl. I know you were so excited. Ellie says she was stressed about her rent on last night's live. Okay, so I seen that part. I know what you're talking about, Elle, when she had her phone and she was like, I'm checking to see if my rent went through. For one, it's very telling that Chantal waits to yesterday was the 1st. So you're paying your rent on the 1st, Chantal, which again speaks volumes about your financial situation. And I don't know that I necessarily believe that Chantal's paying rent. If she's paying rent, then I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to go over the same shit that I believe and all the different conspiracies behind that. But yeah, I think she's definitely stressing, and a change is coming. I want to repeat that. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe not necessarily a change, but something big is about to go down. Whether it be Chantal is in for eviction bees, or she's trying. I think that Chantal honestly is looking for a way to get out of Canada before all of that goes down. That's what I think's happening, but we'll see. Ellie, thank you for the support. DoorDash 3 times a day. Yeah, it's not adding up. It's really not. Sarah says, thinking of Kuwait, and she went on a 5-minute walk with the sitting break, went home to reward herself with a spaghetti feast. That's how she exercises. Yeah, and we've seen that happen a lot in Kuwait. Even when she was on the treadmill, she would either go outside, and her and Salah would go somewhere and go on a small walk, and she'd be like, I'm building stamina, guys. Look at me, God. Just look at me, God. Blah, blah, blah. And she would do the same thing on the treadmill, and she would time herself, and she'd be sweating, and she'd be looking at chat, and they'd be, oh, go Chantal, you're doing an amazing job. And then she's rewarding herself. Remember when she ordered that, was it a cookie or some kind of ice cream? And I really feel like, to me, that was a standout moment to when things really, really got significantly worse with her food intake, when she was like smashing it all on her face. Dude, what stream was that? She was in Kuwait. She did her little treadmill walk or whatever. And then she ordered some kind of ice cream, some kind of dessert. And was it chocolate cake? And she got it all over her face. It was just a whole fucking mess. I'll never forget that. But yes, I agree. So it's never going to work out. Even if she does exercise, she's always going to, when she's done doing the treadmill or doing the small walk, she will always reward herself with food. Not a protein bar, a protein drink, girl. She going to eat something like chocolate cake. Yeah, it's crazy. That's, again, another reason we can't look away. Sarah, thank you for the support. Wicked Crafter says it feels more like she's tracking him down. She looks through windows, for fuck's sake. We've gone international, guys. I have said that I could see Foodie, and maybe if it wasn't for the fact that she's so ill right now, physically ill, I could see her finding her way back to Syria, and with her phone, do some kind of translation, order the car or whatever, and get to the family home. That is how psychotic she is. Whether she could pull it off, I don't know. I don't know, right? But I think she would try. I just think that she hasn't done that. If this was the beginning of the Kuwaiti arc, yes, absolutely. But she can't, because physically she can't. She can't deal with that and the stress of travel and, the trying to figure it all out. She couldn't do it. She wouldn't survive it. And she knows that. It was a chocolate cake, and she saved Salah the box. Yes, coffee. It was bad. It was bad. Wicked Crafter, thank you for the super chat, hun.
Like, it's not even open. I don't even know if they'll let me talk, because they might, because the account, like, I don't know. We'll see. If they're say, sorry, your husband has to call, I'm gonna freak out. Yeah. The more I know, Squidward, totally. When you get older, you just are old.
It's funny to think about it, okay, Jen? It's funny to think about Salah and cousin wife in Malaysia when Chantal's dumb. It's real funny to think about. I told you that the conspiracy theories that the community was going to put out there as far as the airport conversation is concerned, we're going to be crazy, okay? So what we like to laugh. We like to have a good time. It's fun.
Over bullshit, man.
Somebody's got to make this shit entertaining, and it's community that does it.
You're just over it.
Like, okay, for instance, Jen, I don't believe that Chantal got the rental car and stopped off at DD's and dishwashers, okay? I really don't, but it could have happened, right? It's totally a possibility. But can you imagine how much more substance that brings to this content is to picture Chantal gunting where she barely fits behind the wheel of a car over to DD's, and like, just imagine it's like the fucking Nutty Professor. She's slamming the door and it's like, ooh, Hoof, hoof. And she's huffing it up the stairs to see dishwasher and bending over and getting some of that dead doggy while Dee Dee sits in a chair behind her and she watches and smells it all. Now that is entertainment, motherfucker. Whether it be true or not, I don't care. I'm here for it.
Voice and food. I'll try to pretend to be Salah. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Weird Barbie. I know, Melinda. Well, I just kept it on hold and just did other things. Made dinner.
Chantal's like, what are you going to do when I die? What are you going to do when I take the big nap? Bitch, if you haven't caught on, we're just going to keep going. We're just going to pretend like you didn't die, watch your old content, and continue to make up different scenarios that we believe that is actually going down. That's what we're going to do.
Clean my room a bit. Or, like, did some planning, budgeting. I don't know, Gray. I don't remember if they ask you what sex you are. Mr. Krabs. I know I'm trying to keep it low, but I don't want to miss their voice.
Okay, Manning says she's not calling to get a refund. She's calling to change the flights. He stopped texting her so much that she's trying to get in his house by getting him to Malaysia. Ooh, Manning, she's trying to rebook, huh? I could see it. Like, if he doesn't want to pay attention to me, maybe he'll pay attention to a free vacation to Malaysia.
I didn't care as long as they verified everything.
Like, motherfucker doesn't want the war to stop so there's peace in the Middle East. She wants the war to stop so she can take her romance scammer to Malaysia so he'll act like he'll even acknowledge her existence. Let that, the next time she goes on one of her little fucking tangents about the United States and Trump and all that shit, remember why she really wants peace in the Middle East, ladies and gentlemen.
Kenny Flattery using the word queen. Like, we just know the patterns by now.
See, it's true. She's basically dead already. I mean, it's funny because it's fucking true, bro.
Now, okay? Hey, Ozzy. Hey, Hells Bells. Gus. Gus, Gus. You planted in your garden? Like, we know the patterns by now, okay?
I wonder how long Smith... I wonder how long Smee's gonna let us play with the body.
Don't play with me.
People, all of you. I read that comment in chat, O'Hare, so don't even come at me sideways, bitch. It wasn't me. It was somebody in chat. Charlie says, EBT titties. Hello. I'm effing over this 42-year-old arrested development toddler saying bees and bullying. It makes me vomit and lose my mind. Shmee, what did you effing do? We deserve answers, Smee. Okay. We deserve answers and we deserve them now. Give us the interview. Maybe we should, never mind. Charlie's says EBT titties. Thank you for the super chat, hon. Never mind. They're listening. Feds are watching.
Well, you can, France, yeah. Hey, Tracy.
I wonder if she'll let us stuff her. I mean, like MC said in the chat, okay? If you're sensitive, you wouldn't be here anyways. So let's remember that, number one, okay? The bitch is damn near dead. She just lays there. We are 20 minutes in and we've been live for almost 2 hours. That's how much she gets to say when we go live. So all I'm trying to say, exactly, Spaghetti, can we stuff this motherfucker and just keep our show going, Smee? Is that too much to ask? I feel like after all the damage that you've done to the world with your demon seed, the least you could do is let the show continue. Every so often, you can hire a crew and they can come in and turn her and move her to different locations. It'll be a good time. You can even still come over and clean her apartment.
Anyways. No, CC. I'm pretty sure they have 24-hour customer service. But I might hang up in like an hour. I gotta go downstairs and get my parcel from my scooter, the Gus Bus? Oh, I forget.
Motherfucker ordered accessories for her mobility scooter. Did you hear her? She ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And she's on the Amazon ordering accessories for her mobility scooter. She got a cup holder and a fucking phone holder. Oh God. Hello, Daily. Good to see you. There are no answers to why Chantal is the way that she is. She really is a smelly mystery. Also, hi. Replay gang always, but much love to you, Sam and the fam. Aw, my last skin removal booked for May. Look at you, girl. That's so exciting. And then you're done, huh? That's amazing. And May is just around the corner. Can you guys believe we are already in month number 4? This year is just flying the fuck by, bitch. You can't even hold on to this time anymore. It's just gone, just like that. Daily, thank you for being a member and always being on the replay gang. We appreciate you, girl. Hello, hippie piece. Send her taxidermy and then pass her around. She can travel. Oh my gosh, she can finally travel, bees. We'll take care of all of it, Shmee. I'll have my people call your people. Hippie piece, thank you for being a member, hun.
Yeah, Emma. I want to go get my cup holder for the scooter and my phone holder.
Accessories. I can't believe this shit. She got a cup holder for a scooter. She's got a phone holder and she's got eyelashes. What a life.
Nah, they would cheer me on.
We spent the first 4 months in January.
I'm your biggest fan since the Villa days, but your first time chatter, so are you Muslim? You completely nailed it. How did you do that? Yeah, bees and scoot accessories so I can go get a coffee if they ever answer the line. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Oh, no. I'm glad I found my phone.
Do we think that she cleaned the juicer? Come on, man.
I was freaking out. Can we bedazzle Scooty? Maybe. Do you find that other people SGM use the word bees, or do you find it flattering? I don't know. I don't really care.
I feel like we should take her on the Canadian tour. We'll get her stuffed and we'll put her on the bus. we'll have a crew unload her and we can take and put her like in front of the orange julep, and then we can all get a picture. Oh my God. God, there's somebody in chat that's really funny. I keep reading all their comments. Wicked Crafter says Smee owes us a meet and greet in the Canadian tour. We'll wait. We sure will. We can come to you, Smee. Okay. Wicked Crafter, thank you for the support, hun. Miss Bambi Woods says no chicken hat today. Yeah, where is the chicken hat? That's a great question. Thank you for being a member for 12 months. I was literally just walking between meetings and said the same thing to a coworker. Yulia says, we'll be the sisterhood to the traveling corpse and we'll buy our dolly dresses and shoes and accessories like she's a Barbie doll. She'll finally be popular for real. Oh my God, it'll be great. Yulia, that's an amazing idea. And thank you for the support. We want her stuffed with the original scent. Maybe it'll be like a scratch and sniff situation. That way we don't have to smell it all the time on the bus.
Honestly,
I just want to scratch her when I want to smell what she used to smell like at the villa.
I know they're backlogged, Jill. That's why I'm not too mad, guys, because especially like the airlines from the Gulf countries.
Get the sunglasses, all those stupid little purses that she's had. Oh my, the lipsticks, the red rage lipstick.
Oh, they're advertising their first class suites for $10K.
How do you make scratch and sniff stickers that smell like ass? We need to figure that out.
It was under a pile of laundry. What happened was I folded all my laundry nice the other day. It was all over my bed. And I forgot about it. So when it came time to go to bed.
Salads and grown butt hair. Yeah. Whatever. Somebody's going to take it around here. Jordy of City of Thieves says, not weekend at cutie style photos. Bitch, could you imagine? It's going to be great. This is seriously, I won't accept no for an answer. Dead ass. Somebody's got to keep her alive. Shmee's not going to do it. She can't be bothered. She's too busy fucking playing Canadian bingo or some shit. Jordy, thank you for the super chat.
I didn't want to bother putting it away, so I just threw them all on the ground.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a website called something like 24-inch Me. It's an inflatable that you can print someone's face on it. You need to get a Chantal one blow. No, it's not the same. I'm talking about carrying around Chantal's actual body. How do you getting an inflatable that looks like Chantal? I'll just pop that. It's not the same. No way. Nope.
Oh yeah, their first class suites they're very expensive. Maybe $6 to $10K, depends. Right, girl? You ever do that? Where's a mirror with the lip curl count? 10K? Well, I think in Canadian currency. Oh my God, I was so tired. I'm like, I gotta flip my mattress around. My bed is finished. I keep flopping.
Well, I believe I don't think she'll be as heavy because they still got to drain her, right? So they're going to drain the majority of the insides and then we stuff her. It's like a pillow. Like you can have a really big pillow and you just stuff it full of like feathers and then it's kind of light. So she won't be 573 pounds. She'll be like, I don't know, probably like 100 or so. And I think we can manage a couple of people. Put a couple of people on it. It'll be fine.
Myself on
Rotate.
it, and I think it has springs. I need to get a better mattress. Should I get the purple mattress? I curl my lip like this over my teeth. Somebody counts them. Block me in here. I start asking why they thought Millie's big cap.
Anna Peters, you make a good point. If it wasn't for the community, Cutie would more than likely be living at home with Shmee. If it wasn't for the community keeping her literal dead content alive, she wouldn't be able to make her rent payment. Shmee, some appreciation in the form of an interview would be fucking great. Yeah, I agree with that. Thank you for that, Anna Peters. Thank you for seeing it my way.
We're so weird. The mafe was so good. It's finished. I had like 2 plates last night, and then now I had the rest.
I'm putting her in my front yard for Christmas. We're gonna put a light bulb inside of her. Oh, it's gonna be great. Oh, put a Santa hat on her, beard. Yulia says Saint Chantal of the bees that people can, yes, they can touch her feet and hands where the Catholics at. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a great idea too, Yulia, except that one word I can pronounce. Close enough though. Thank you for the super chat.
The socks? Oh yeah.
Decorator for each holiday. Oh my God, could you imagine Thanksgiving? Put a little turkey neck on her. Gobble, gobble.
I just put them in like
How do you say gobble, gobble in Canadian? Hey, gobble, gobble.
a cubby. Like all the socks, underwear, and bras. One cubby. Same thing with hijab.
Gobble, gobble, you know? Are you still on hold? We've been on here for 23 minutes and you ain't got this phone call yet.
Then, I hate hanging things up. I don't have a dresser, eh? So, hey, Smiler. You roll. Lock, stock, and all. I look like a floating head. Hello! Flotilla. Yeah, these eyelashes are insane. They're so, look at it. They're so comfy. They look like my lashes. And they're NYX. And they were $4 effing.
It's so funny. It's so, yeah, if it wasn't for us, you'd be nothing, Chantal. You'd be nothing without this community. And don't you forget it. That's right, Anna Peters. You tell her. And thank you for the support.
I don't even want to tell you guys that because y'all are going to run to the Dollarama and buy them all. They look natural. I hate the eyelashes that look like fat caterpillars. They're weird. I don't know how people can stand that. You can't even see their eye.
That's we done explain that, Chantal, but whatever.
Thank you, girl. They look natural but noticeable. Same here, Scrape. In my closet, I've been wanting to organize my walk-in closet, and
What do you mean you want to organize your walk-in closet? We've seen the state of your room. What do you mean you want to organize that's the least of your concern, Chantal. You can't even manage to keep the cat shit out of your bedroom. You've got like 7 bags of trash in your bedroom. There's literal shit stains on your sheets, Chantal. But you want to talk about organizing your closets. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
well, no, I clearly haven't been wanting to because I would have done it by now.
Organize it around the cat shit in your bedroom.
Hey, Jane on Jane Street. Streamer viewer, the aborted Twitch bees
There's
last
3 turds in the cat box. That means I'll hang up 3 shirts in my closet. We got a matchies.
night. I was pissed. Happy April Fools. I couldn't think of anything to fool you guys with. I can't say I'm pregnant. The launch? No. Is that a show word, Barbie? Hey, Janko. I have an inspection coming up. Oh, no. That's the worst. I hate pranks. Me too. Some people would have believed it. Yeah, they're coming in to inspect the fire alarms, like, starting, I think, April 7th. I don't like
How much to smell Chantel's breath right now? Nothing. No, I'll smell it for free. Yeah, hell yeah, I'll smell it. I'll get a little whiff.
that color. They have a lot of nail colors.
I'm curious, like, how bad is it? Like, what are we talking about? Like, on a level of 1 to 30, how fucking bad is it?
At the dollar store.
She's mad at her mobility scooter because it's like a fucking, it's the plastic wheels. You want comfort, but you paid for a fucking plastic toy, Chantal. What did you expect? Yulia says, I didn't recognize you in those falsies, cutie. They make you look so skinny. Yulia, thank you for the super chat. I mean, I just feel like I didn't want to say it, but you know, once you eat yourself out of the 400s, what's the point? Like if you're putting eyelashes on and you're like 462 pounds, you look ridiculous. Because what's the point? It's very obvious you don't fucking care.
That's a good idea, Prince. Moon launch. Oh, they're going to the moon? That's right.
Her and Salon and oh my god, that would have been so funny. You could have April Fools that Salah was in Canada, Chantal. We would have got a good laugh out of that. No, we wouldn't have. That would have rage baited the community if you would have came on and generated some AI photos of you and Salah in Canada, like you, Salah, and BG on the couch or something. We all probably would have been throwing our computers out the window, running over our smartphones. So I'm kind of glad she didn't do that. Thank you for looking out for the community. We do appreciate your hard work and effort. Chuck says, if Smee is okay with us having that version of Cutie, just ask for the Scooty in the deal. Then we can get it remote controlled. We can run her out in traffic for real. Oh my God, it'd be great. That's a great idea, Chuck. I love how you guys don't just fucking go off and say how fucking crazy I am for coming up with this shit. Like you go along with it. That is what makes this community so amazing. Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Snake Hat.
And I just want to remind you guys, this is nothing new. I've always been like this from the beginning. I've always been this way. As my wife likes to say, I play too much.
Siri living room background. There would have been conspiracy theories. I know it's annoying, but it's 3 hours now. I can't hang up now. Can you guys hear the music? Three hours. Should I hang up and try tomorrow?
Charlie says, EVT Titty says, walk-in closet. You mean Pete's bedroom? That's exactly what I mean. And she's going to stick Pete's back in that bedroom as soon as she can travel, which is going to be a quarter to fucking never. So Pete's continue to make meat in your bedroom, you sicko. Thank you for the super chat, hun. She really could have committed to the bit and pranked us by showing us how totally real and definitely not fake the marriage certificate complete with crayon signatures. That would have been great.
I always get emails with who Salah watches on TikTok. I don't know why. And then he gets emails from mine too. Like, how do you turn that off? He sees everyone I watch.
One of these days, Chantal, we're gonna make it on a big stage with all of your content skits. Okay, don't you even doubt us. Okay, we're gonna go international, baby.
And I see everyone he watches, but I'm like, yes, no women, okay. I can't be on.
Let's watch her scoot. All right, I'm done with the holding on hold and then blah blah blah. Let's see. Stop there. Yes, we've got to share and we've got to take pictures and we're all going to get together and we're going to travel and we're going to strap Cutie to the top of the bus. I don't know. I think we should bring her inside, but if she does smell really bad, we'll just strap her to the top of the bus. No, but we'll strap her like where she sets up and then we'll put like a Canadian flag in one hand and an American flag in the other. And then we can get like a special made support group hoodie to go on her. And everybody will know it's us because Chantal will be on top of the bus. Tell them thank you for the support, hun. Okay, hold on just a second. This is the next one that she did when she scooted out and she gets very upset because the scooter is not bringing her the kind of comfort that she believes that she deserves. Well, then buy yourself a more expensive scooter, Chantal. If you want luxury, you got to pay for it. They do have mobility scooters out there that will give you what you're looking for, where you won't feel every single bump that you come across in Canada land. But it's going to cost you. You want to be cheap? Well, you're going to get yourself a cheap ride, aren't you, big girl? Yes.
Hello.
My new stand don't work.
Big girl in a little scooter. Here we go. 1.5. There we are.
Right on my thing. But we have
I just can't believe. Oh, let me see. Is that the cup holder?
this thing now, coffee holder.
She got a coffee holder, but it changed nothing because she's still driving. Why is my son texting me? She's still driving that damn thing and it's hitting every bump. And of course, what happens if you've got a coffee and you're driving something and you hit a bump? Well, it's going to spill everywhere. I don't know if she didn't think that through or what. Right, Carlotta? You really should think about taking this stuff on the road. Think big, yeah, but I don't see these other creators going on tour. They don't. Ash, thanks. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Wizzy, you know, I got kids and everything right now. Hell, that one's only 10. She's got 8 more years for that motherfucker's through high school. Big Breakfast says, someone said hashtag co-parenting. We'd actually take care of her better than she's been before. That's true. Love the support group. I found my people. You sure did, Big Bertha, and we love you, girl. Thank you for the support.
Which is good news. Yes, indeed. Hello, everybody.
I just want you all to take a look around. There's no snow on the ground. There's no ice. Looks like it's starting to warm up over there in Canada land. And where does Foodie find herself? In the road, on the street, where the cars drive.
But on turbo.
She was grifting for another scooter. Well, joke's on her. I think her grifting days have came to an end. I don't think anybody's willing to give her. She doesn't get any kind of support in regular live streams. Why the fuck would anybody give her money for a mobility scooter? 8 years will fly by. My niece was just born. Now she's in the 10th grade. What the fuck happens to time? Oh, I know. I'm well aware. Discarded roses. In 2 years, both of my boys will be out of high school. So trust me, I know how fast it goes.
Just going for a scoot. These are Roonies. I actually didn't wear a jacket. It's colder than I thought it was going to be, but it's okay. Sun's going down in Georgia. Looking for my pickup truck. Hey. Fuck, I'm late. Yeah, you are late. Aw, thank you guys for being here for me today. Sorry if I'm bitchy sometimes, but I'm never bitchy at those who don't annoy me, so. I try to be tolerant. Oh, how I try. That was one
thing. Wanda the wallet was probably put in some kind of nursing facility. That'd be my guess.
one lie I told on my resume. Can work well with a diversity of personalities. Nope, that's a lie. One personality type only, if you're not annoying. Otherwise, can we train bees?
Bitch, when I said that day, I'm pretty sure my soul left my body. That was probably some of the funniest shit that we've ever said over here. That was fucking hilarious. Random name. Welcome to the official support group. Thank you so much for joining, hun. I appreciate you. You can only be on the road if no access. Well, Cutie makes the rules around there, Kate. She'll have you know.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe on a nicer day. This guy's rapping to himself or what? Oh no, it's home this way. Not that matters, but oh no, sorry. It's not, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Oh no.
Look at how she drives right past the sidewalk. There's a ramp and everything she could get on it.
Not that matters, but
yeah, that's not for me. I'm privileged. I'm a famous YouTuber now, Kickstar. I don't have to take the sidewalk. Call the cops. Call them.
Oh no, sorry.
Somebody fucking should. I'm sorry, but not that I am one for the real life situations, but how fucking funny would it be if she got lit the fuck up by a Canadian cop and they were like, ma'am, we're going to need you to take the sidewalk. You're not allowed to be out in the street. And she's like, you know what? Do I have it still? Detain me, bitch. That's what she would say. And they would say, well, say less.
It's not, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Oh no, is that rude? Hey, Sound of Rain. Who's beezing today? Hey, Aussie girl, Hex, everybody. Weird Barbie, who did I miss?
A perfectly good sidewalk over there, Chantal.
Here. Remember that song? The devil came down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. Hey, whoever reads this. Shannon Rub offended.
What do you think these people think? They're those two people walking down the sidewalk. You know they said something. The car's driving in her direction. You know they're all saying something.
What, did they find Rev yet or what?
I think at this point in Chantal's life, she's like, I don't care. Like, that's the thing. Like, most people value their life. Like, they don't want to get hit by a car. So they do whatever they can to avoid that. But Foodie's like, well, what do I got to live for? I mean, if it happens, it happens. And if I survive it, then she's probably already considering that she would get a pretty hefty payout if that was to happen. So it's kind of like a win-win situation for her.
It's great. Let's go for a spin. I want that shirt. I'm gonna get run over.
Look at this.
Ice grande white chocolate mocha.
Basically said as much.
There's so many idiot drivers.
You got nerve calling anybody an idiot driver, woman. I just want you to know that.
It's cold, actually. So good. Hey, ethical bites. No, we're not going to Tim Hortons. Hey, Strawberries, did they find Rev yet? He was missing. I heard a snippet of her talking shit about me from the tent. Like, these people are in a tent after losing their pets, kids, their minds. They're on meth, apparently. I don't know, allegedly. And they still have the nerve to talk about me. Excuse me, but the last time I
hate to say it, but I just want to see it one time. I'm not saying that I want her to be hurt. Okay, whatever. I don't. But if I could just see that pothole that she drives past, if her little wheel, seriously, if her little wheel just went in that little bitty pothole, like let's say she didn't see it, that wheel more than likely is going to get stuck on the lip of that. So when she goes to come up, she's just gonna go flying forward, and the scooter is gonna it's gonna topple over. And again, I'm not saying I want her hurt. Okay, she'll just be a little scratched up. It'll be fine. But oh my god, dude!
allegedly,
I probably would take that over her finding out Salah and cousin wife are together in Malaysia. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. But I really think that would be that would knock her down so many pegs.
they still have the nerve to talk about me. Excuse me, but
Do you think her town has a Facebook group? The states usually do. Maybe they have one and posted about her. They probably do, Bunny, but I doubt they allow posts like that. They would probably consider it like bullying and harassment. You know what I mean? Every so often on I'm a part of a lot of local groups, and like every so often you'll see people make posts, but it's normally like, even if it's about people, it's usually about people who are stealing just to make the community aware. You don't see anybody just, posting a picture of a large person. They wouldn't understand it the way that we do. They would consider it bullying. They don't know the backstory. All they would think is, oh, you're mocking a morbidly obese person. We don't allow that here. So probably not. And I'm sure they know her.
the last time I checked, I have my own apartment, mashallah. I have my cat, mashallah. Among other things, mashallah.
Mashallah.
I don't know. They were like, oh yeah, Foodie, like basically that I'm not a good person. Okay, well, at least I don't have child abuse under my belt. So there's that. Just saying how. Remember that stupid channel? Yep. It's too cold. Why didn't I wear my jacket? Oh god, there's a car coming.
Oh my god, look at the way that she just crossed the road.
Yep.
Could you even look behind you to make sure there wasn't a car coming? Look at this shit.
It's too cold. Why didn't I wear my jacket?
Oh my god.
Oh god, there's a car coming. This thing is like made of plastic. This thing is a Fisher Price toy.
There was a car coming.
This thing is like made of plastic. This thing is a Fisher Price toy. Although my fingers are cold.
You realize how close that was? That was very, very close. Lori Compton says, movie vacation, Aunt Edna tied on a luggage rack. Girl, it would be fucking hilarious. Thank you for the super chat. Good to see you. Those wheels sounds like they are now square. I guarantee there's not a whole lot left to the wheels on that mobility scooter. I don't think that mobility scooter is going to make it till summer. I'm shocked that it's made it this far, but summer, I just don't see it. No way.
People are ridiculous. Ugh. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to go back home. Yeah, her boyfriend, yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking the camera.
Oh my God.
Yep, her boyfriend.
So now instead of riding against traffic, the traffic is behind her. She cannot see if they see her. Not that there's a whole lot to do if she's on that side of the road and they just come right for her. I mean, I guess she could try to abandon ship, right? But over here, she'll never see it coming. That's fucking wild. Well, we all know she makes it home, obviously, right? Plump pot sticker. Hello. The last time you checked, you had an apartment. We know you got to keep checking. Eviction bees. I think it's coming too. Whatever it is, it's definitely something and it's coming soon. Just wait for it. Plump, thank you for the super chat. Oh. Again, if any of you all have ever had kids and they had those cars that you push, that is what this sounds like. Those little tight cars or whatever sounds exactly the same.
Can you see?
It will literally give you flashbacks to that time. Yes, Julia.
I should have worn my coat. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna get sick now. What if this falls apart? You hear it? Well, I'm not friends with them, but I don't know. I don't like to beat up on people that are down either, but like they're still talking shit about me from a tent. Like, dude, that their life, like seemingly like in a condescending way, that their life is better than mine. Okay, keep telling yourself that. No offense, but this thing is like gonna fall apart any second. It did its time. It did its time. Ah! Fat lady on a little scooter. Go. Why wait for me? Fuck, I'm far away, dummy.
I'm fucking dead. Listen to the way she talks to people. Like these people are just trying to make sure that they let the pedestrian go. That's how it's supposed to work.
On a little scooter. Go. Why wait for me? Fuck, I'm far away, dummy.
You're so rude. You are so nasty, dude.
I'm far away from you? Is that what I said?
Man, look at this intersection. I don't know. Is she about to cross the street? Gary says, Chantal, the only reason you don't have child abuse on your CV is because you can't have kids. So that's not the flex you think it is. Ain't that the fucking truth? I agree with that too, Gary. And thank you for the super chat. Yep. But guess what? Guess what she is known for? Cat abuser.
What? Who's mad about me using a car?
She's not on the sidewalk because she claims the sidewalk is not as smooth as the street. So it's uncomfortable, more uncomfortable because she's uncomfortable in the street too. She's more uncomfortable on the sidewalk. So she wants to be in the street where she's not allowed to be, where she could cause an accident because she doesn't want to be more uncomfortable on the sidewalk. Well, how about you just get off of it and go walk? Or how about you just skip not having a Starbucks drink, Chantal?
I can't see. I'm blocking my... Okay, let me just put you guys down. Wait. Just while I cross the street.
He is going across that street. That's fucking wild. The scooter needs a safe word. Says it kills her to know that there are people that wouldn't want to be in her shoes. I don't think anybody would want to be in her shoes. Before every day, I thank God I'm not her, ALR, or Rosie. Girl. I can't imagine. They are living in their own prison. They're in their own prison without being in prison. Being in their bodies is literally the equivalent of being in prison. Absolutely. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Stop in the street to adjust her phone, of course.
Can you see actually out here? Okay.
I want to see this motherfucker go across the street.
Upside down. Uh-oh. Oh God, this is bumpy.
Oh God. That thing sounds like she's driving it and there are parts falling off as she's driving it. Why does it sound so bad? Shelly Ray, hello, girl. I can't help it. I want the poor Scooty to just stop working and she is having to gut back to her apartment. You know, we had that. We had that. And that weirdo, Squeaky, Squeezy, whatever her name is, took that away from us. We've got a few characters that like to interfere with our content. Salah, big FFG over there, and this new Squidgy character, all interfering with great content. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because if she breaks down, Squidgy is probably watching in the bushes somewhere, waiting to save the day. To that, I say, piss off, woman. Go away. Go away. Don't get in the middle of this shit. Let her find her way home. That's how it's. You're watching the Truman Show, just on another gut level. Excuse me very much, Shelly Ray. Thank you for the support, hun. The little wheels don't have any rubber left on them. It literally sounds like she's driving across the street and parts are falling off of the scooter. Just listen to the way that it sounds. Here, I won't talk. I'll be quiet for once.
Whoa. God, this is bumpy.
Go back.
This thing is gonna fall apart.
All of this to go to Starbucks.
Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh my God. This thing is dangerous. Okay, let me try to go around here.
I found it fucking hilarious that people have more sympathy for the scooter than they did for Chantal. That poor scooter. You're putting it through so much.
I'm whizzing by. Will we make it back? I don't know. No, I don't like ube drinks. They look scary. Oh,
So she's been spoiled, sort of spoiled. Here's the situation that she's got herself in. She likes the comfort of a car when she's driving. Like it's not obviously she's in a car, so she can have air, she can have heat, she can have whatever, you know. It's a lot more comfortable. But what she doesn't like about having a car is having to walk from wherever she has to park up into her apartment. So what she really wants is she would prefer to have a mobility scooter. She doesn't have a car payment. She doesn't have to worry about insurance. None of that shit, right? And she doesn't have to worry about walking from where she parks the car to her apartment. So now her plan is, her little Canadian light bulb has went off in her head, that she just needs a bigger, more comfortable mobility scooter. Maybe one with the better wheels that actually take air instead of the plastic wheels. That would work out a lot better for her. That's what she's basically dry begging for, is a new mobility scooter. Car, too much. Mobility scooter is really where it's at. All she needs to do is to be able to get out and go to all these different food places and drive that mobility scooter inside of her apartment. This is crazy.
Oh, are they closing?
She doesn't have it in her to save money. She cannot. If money, I feel like Foodie is the type of person, if she has money in her bank account, it gives her the ick. Like, ugh, what are you doing here? Get out of my account immediately. You have no place being here. Her hijab always looks crazy. What are we doing? Are we sitting down on the mobility scooter? Did we get up? I can't even tell. I can't tell whether she's sitting or standing.
Yeah, can I get a grande mocha with whipped cream, please? I'll also get this. Yeah, how about you? Chantal.
See, I didn't watch this part, but I knew that she had to stand up because later on, when she's talking about her health problems and such, she was like, yeah, even standing in the Starbucks, my back was on fire. She said something like that. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. Because if you were standing up in the Starbucks, I know that there's no way possible it was for any amount of time. You just probably placed your order and then went right back to your mobility scooter. That's how bad her situation is.
Is it
Yeah.
Amazing. I just had 949. I knew somebody spelled it that way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
There's a few different ways.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And I'll just be already done at the end.
No problem.
I hear a rapper. What else did she get? Can anybody tell me? Because I didn't catch it. I know she got a coffee, but what did she get to eat? See it. You can see it in her face. She's like, I'm about to pass away. Hey, Sequoia. Good to see you, girl. Hey, Yaba Salmon Support Group. Hello to you. And thank you for being a member for 3 months. Just a little treat. Just as a little something to hold her over, of course.
Larry.
Peanut cakes, huh? Mmm.
They don't have any treats. I don't know if they're closing soon or what, but they don't have any cake pops or anything.
Oh, you poor thing. They didn't have no cake pops, huh? Oh, and you drove all the way there on your mobility scooter, too. That's a shame. What'd you get? Damn, big girl. What are you licking your lips for? She's just a thought of cake pops.
Any treats. I don't know if they're closing soon or what, but they don't have any cake pops or anything.
Ooh, I'm uncomfortable. Sam, look at your screen if you're not. Hold on, half speed.
So I don't know if they're closing soon or what, but
Oh, Dee Dee, if I go downtown, you'll let me get some of that dishwasher, huh? Say less.
They don't have any cake pops or anything.
You guys are so immature. You should grow up.
Maybe it's a good thing. I like to get this.
Think she was going to leave there empty-handed, did you? Yeah, just because they're out of certain treats. She was going to make sure she found something.
Peanut butter cups. Just
Oh, there you go. There, they were out of cake pops and everything, so she had to settle. She doesn't like that shit. She doesn't like dark chocolate. She's just eating it because she needs to eat something.
beans.
Gotta reward herself for getting out the mobility scooter and driving all the way to the Starbucks, and the coffee ain't gonna do the job.
I know, Jill, right? At this angle. You remember the lashes I got from the Dollarama? They're NYX ones, and they're really good quality. They were $4.
God, if I hear any more about her fucking lashes, bro.
$4.
They look like $4 lashes when a 700-pound woman. What about it? Move on. Man, every time I hit the pause button, every fucking time is an opportunity for a thumbnail. Look at that. That one definitely makes it look like the the lack of oxygen to your brain is explains a lot. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Larry. I think I'll grab a few more packs. You can get 3 for the price of 1 from the Dollarama. Just 1 pair for $4. But
Get 3 for the price of 1 at the Dollarama. Bitch, who's shopping at the Dollarama? I'm dead.
normally you get the other $15 at Walmart for NYX ones. Better than 5. Those hair bees.
And you know what? I said the same thing. And that is why when you see death fats that they're that's why they wear those sheets. I mean, can they find clothes to fit them? Maybe. Like, you probably go somewhere. Somebody's selling some 10x something, right? They're trying to cash in on the death fats. There's more than what there used to be. There's a market. But people can't be bothered. They don't care. Obviously, when you get to be a certain weight, you don't give a fuck about how you look. You just need something to cover yourself up. And that's why the majority wear the gowns and everything. Jesus, Wicked Crafter. Thank you for the support, hun. You don't brush. It's not even the fact that she's 400 pounds. She's more than 400 pounds anyways. She doesn't even brush her teeth. How in the fuck are you putting makeup on your face and you don't even brush your teeth? It don't even make no sense, bro. Digital 33K says she needs the cat hair that Jen, is it the C hair that Jen had? The C hair. What's the C hair? What's she talking about? What's Digital talking about? Digital, thank you for being a member. Somebody will tell me in chat. Shani used to wear a sheet. Good times. Yeah, exactly. A lot of the death fats, they wear sheets. Homer Simpson, when he got bedbound on that episode, it was a moo-moo. Makes more. Oh, she needs the chair that Jen had. Jen had a hospital bed. I don't remember the chair. I'm trying to think. Dude, it's been so long since I watched her content. I guess I done forgot.
Yep, you can reuse them. Thanks, Kristen. I know now people are all going to go buy them at the Dollarama. You're lucky I'm sharing my secret with you.
You got like 10 people in your chat. What do you think, Chantal?
Yeah. I was surprised when I saw that for $4. The clusters, they're very big right now. They are high quality. The band is transparent. You can hardly feel it. And they're soft.
Really Butter Crumpet. That was one of my favorite episodes. That was the episode I'll never forget. My best friend growing up, I tell this story all the time. I can't remember exactly which way it was, okay? I don't remember if she called it a gown or if she called it a muumuu. This is how I think it went down. She had this gown. I was like, what the fuck you doing wearing that, bro? She loved, like, no matter what, this bitch always had pajamas. Like, we're just sleeping in our fucking underwear and t-shirts at that age. But anyways, this motherfucker always came with, like, she had to come with her pajamas or whatever. And she had a gown one time. I'm like, what's that? She's like, it's my gown. I'm like, that's hideous. She's like, it's comfortable. It's got pockets and everything. I'm like, okay. We happened to be watching The Simpsons one day, and I swear to God, the episode where Homer was a that's fat came on, and he was wearing that fucking muumuu. And I looked at her and I said, bitch, that's a fucking muumuu. And I was like, wow, now it all makes sense, huh, Big Mama? My mom was never fat, but she had muumuus in the 70s. We were fat. My friend was fat. So the fact that she was wearing that muumuu and we were like 17, 18 years old was fucking hilarious.
Happy first day of crossover. Yeah, I don't like too dramatic. It doesn't look good on me.
I think she originally called it a muumuu, and then when Homer said that his was a muumuu, I said, so you're wearing a death fat muumuu, and then she started calling it a gown. Something like that. It was great though.
Lash extensions. Oh yeah. Your back hook.
You know what's funny is Homer was only 300 pounds. Chantal wishes she was only 300 pounds.
Clash big time with hijab.
I'm sure she still remembers that to this day.
Yeah. Zesty bestie. Did you for the wedding?
You own like 4 muumuus and you're gonna get more. Every time we go to Walmart, Sam will always point to these gowns, and I'm like, absolutely not. No, ma'am.
With the cooking Mansa.
It'll be like the ones with sleeves, and they'll have like, it looks like something you see on that, what's that show called? It just looks ridiculous. I'm like, nope, not doing it.
There's a lot of people ahead of me.
You're in a muumuu now. That's great.
What is QVC?
Nightgowns, but the word muumuu is way funnier. But there's a difference. Like, gowns are gowns. Muumuus are something completely different. Like, I feel like muumuus are the ones with the pockets. I think that's really what makes a muumuu is they have pockets, right? Gowns don't have pockets.
Oh yeah, she's always zooming. Home shopping channel?
Hey, fatty, I got a movie for you. A Fridge Too Far. God, I love The Simpsons. So do I, bitch. Good times. Plutes, thank you for the super chat, hun. You love a tank muumuu? It's like an oversized t-shirt. That's what mine is. Yeah, then that's a gown. There's a difference. See, motherfucker? When you have the pockets are involved, then it switches over to a muumuu. Yeah, so that's how it went. She had her gown and it had pockets and stuff, and she was like, it's a muumuu. And I'm like, a muumuu? What the fuck you doing wearing a muumuu? So I really didn't think nothing about it until we seen that. And then she was like, no, it's a gown. It's not a muumuu. I was like, oh, no, man, it's too late. You can't take that shit back now.
Your cat just zoomed. PG is always hyper, so it's hard to tell when she's zooming, when she's not. Sugar-free Oreos. Jenna Geezer? Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, bored Barbie 92? There's usually about 2K in here. Yeah. Why? What of it? It's the granny gown. She says no, and I say you're mean and don't want to pull that thing up, and then she screams, shut up. I mean, listen, nobody's trying to see that. I just feel like when you go and you start wearing granny gowns, then you're you know, like you're speaking that shit into existence. You got like, you know, you want to wear some sexy pajamas or something. Just something, I don't know, not no granny gown. It ain't gotta be sexy, but that is just too far. Okay, digital. I'll go look at it. Thank you for the support, hun.
Sorry.
At the Starbucks. That's where she is, waiting on her sugar treat. Can't believe it's taking this long. This is where the thumbnail came from, bro. I was scrolling through looking for a good thumbnail. I was like, damn, this motherfucker can't even keep her eyes open. That's crazy. Look at her. It looks like she wants to make a complaint right now. You can't call and get your money back on this, can you, Chantal?
Your dog's after bath. Oh, you think they're the same person? No, they're not. They have similar troll vibes, but
Shelly says, I can't wait until Big Plate has to wear a granny gown. I heard Big Plate canceled rehab over there. Not shocked. Didn't see that coming, that's for sure. And it's drinking too. Drinking, waiting to reschedule rehab. That tracks for sure. Shelly, thank you for the super chat. I'll see you follow all the shit shows.
I get the feeling that Strawberries is a male for some reason.
I had the feeling that Strawberries is a male for some reason. You wish.
You don't?
What if Chantal got lice on her 5 strands of hair? Could you imagine? I mean, like, lucky for you, you can just shave that shit off and you wouldn't miss nothing. Morgan, maybe somebody in chat can break down who Big Plate is. Big Plate is formerly known as Hot Plate. So I guess it's one of those things, if you know, you know. Yeah, wouldn't you be uncomfortable for all these reasons? Not only is she physically very uncomfortable sitting in this Starbucks, this is when you walk into a place, no matter where it is, looking the way that Chantal looks, you have to be honest with yourself with everything. Even the hijab is not helping her case whatsoever. It's not every day you're going to see somebody that looks like Chantal who is wearing a hijab drive a mobility scooter into the Starbucks. So I don't think I would leave my house. Everybody's looking at you. So you got all eyes on you. Everywhere you turn, somebody's trying to look down real fast, like they weren't just fucking gawking. And then you're very uncomfortable. I can't imagine what it would be like to be in Chantal's Skechers and go out in public. I really can't.
Only Nina accuses you? No, not S-Jam. Thank you. Bye-bye. There ain't no way. Maybe I could see Jordy, but I don't know. I don't think so.
Did she leave the mobility scooter outside? Did she? Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. We take a lot of pride in our nicknames over here. We take a lot of pride in our nicknames. We're actually fucking funny. She left it outside. Oh, I can't believe it. She's outgrown the Skechers. I wonder what made her leave the mobility scooter outside. That's interesting. Normally, she'll just drive that motherfucker in.
You think so? Let's try my new cup.
Beep, beep. Excuse me.
Cup holder. Whoa. Check. Good purchase? Yes, but the other thing wasn't. And I want.
So take a moment now. Remember earlier at the beginning of the stream, in case you guys weren't here, she got some packages in the mail, and what was in those packages was Chantal ordered accessories for her mobility scooter. Okay, we should call Chantal Big Shark. Dude, we could literally take a day to go over all the nicknames for Chantal and her twin. Maybe we will one day. Anyways, so she got accessories for her mobility scooter. I don't know why that just tickles me, right? That she ordered accessories for her mobility scooter. It's just so funny. One of those accessories was a cup holder. That's right, Payday. And so the cup holder is supposed to save the day, where she won't have to worry about the liquid in the cup spilling as she concentrates on driving the mobility scooter. But she still does, because the motherfucker, if you were listening, just shakes and shakes and shakes and shakes and shakes. It's going to go everywhere. So she wasted her money.
I'll return it. If you can.
Look at that. Look at that Starbucks cup. It's so cute.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Look, I want to see her more in the mirror. Damn it. Let's see if we can get a good.
Okay, let's go.
Of Chantal and her new mobility scooter accessory, the cup holder. Oh my God, look at it.
Hey, welcome salam. Remas. Oh.
Oh my God. You know what? I wonder, Poltergeisha, if she can get some replacement aftermarket tires for that thing. She's not going to be able to do too much, because that mobility scooter is obviously made to set low to the ground, but she could probably get some better, maybe some rubber tires. She's too cheap. She'll never do it.
Go the other way home today? Nah. Let's go to the park.
If she got a tray, she could be eating in the parking lots on her mobility scooter. That's true. Ooh, what's that? What's fit for less? What's this? Is this a gym? Is that a big gym? It says join now. Does that say open 24/7? Look at that, Chantal. You've been talking about wanting to join a gym. There's a real gym. You don't even have to go in your apartment building. You can go to this. They look like they got all kinds of machines in there. It's your lucky day.
Nah. Let's go to the park. Ooh. Yeah, I remember Jenna now. Ooh.
She can get spinners on her wheels.
Oh. I mean, I attract a lot of funny trolls, but I think that's because, seriously, as if trolls are going to be watching, church people or people who shop at Anthropology. It's just not really. They're obviously going to watch charters and, weirdos. Duh. Oh. Am I right? I'm scared.
Oh, of the street. I'll give her credit for even being brave enough to go across that traffic. I don't know that I could do it.
Oh, hey, Ramos. Thank you.
It's been a long time since I had to go across a street that big. No, thank you.
When it comes to them, how are you?
You call herself a charter? Of course she did. She is.
Charters and weirdos. No, but there's also some people who just like my normal stuff as well. This guy's gonna be mad because his advanced green is, whoa, my coffee's shake. Oh my God, my coffee's spilling everywhere.
Watch the coffee. I think she's got the coffee in her accessory, her brand new accessory, the cup holder. Why you can see it splash up because the fucking bumps are so hard.
As well. This guy's gonna be mad because his advanced green is, whoa, my coffee's shake. Oh my God, my coffee's spilling
That's great.
everywhere. Shit. Sucks. Oh.
What a waste of money. Ship it back.
This is bad. This is very bad. Oh. Fuck, there goes my coffee. Okay, let's get out of the danger zone here. I'm never coming to here again on my scooter. Never.
Oh my God. I love when the cars go really fast around her, like they're sick of her shit. Like, get out of the way. There's a perfectly unused sidewalk that is clear for your mobility scooter. What are you doing? Priscilla, thank you so much for joining memberships. Girl, we appreciate you. Don't forget to send your address for your postcard and your sticker to the email in the description below. Thank you for joining.
Fucking sorry for my language. Fuck, there goes my coffee.
I just want you guys to pay attention to how the cars have to go around Chantal, and they are not happy about it. I don't blame them.
Okay, let's get out of the danger zone here. I'm never coming to here again on my scooter. Never.
Never.
Fucking sorry for my language. Oh, shit. Oh. Uh-oh.
The struggle is real.
Uh-oh.
You know, coffee left time she gets to wherever she's going.
Uh-oh. Is this where I broke down last time? Oh, my mocha went everywhere. These streets are shit.
I don't know why she hasn't bought herself. But the thing is, I'll tell you why, Tweet T. It's very simple why Chantal won't make her own coffee. Because really, at the end of the day, she's not going for the coffee. She's going for the treats to get with the coffee, the cake pops or whatever other desserts that they have there. She just had to settle for dark chocolate Reese cups that she really don't want, but she's going to eat anyways. She doesn't necessarily go for the coffee. The coffee is a treat too, but she more goes for the treats, which also she can make at home.
Shit. No, the sidewalk looks like, no, each groove in every sidewalk piece, I can feel it.
Yeah, lights out. I don't disagree. The locals tolerate her because they know that she's special. Yeah, for sure. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with the fact that I think she is special at this point. We kind of talked about that at the beginning on why she is so special. Not just because she's funkled. She's done a lot of damage to herself. And thank you for the super chat, hun. She's out of breath. I know, it's great. Well, you guys got to understand, this scooter is very tiny. She's very big. I would imagine, this is just me trying to figure all this out, you're more than likely going to have to somewhat balance yourself because little bitty seat, big old butt to keep yourself on there. So she's probably like really tense, just trying to keep herself straight on a scooter to where she doesn't completely fall off. So it probably is some kind of workout for her.
I swear. I'm just going up to the park here.
And she just can't breathe in general. All she's suffocating her lungs. The gunt in okay, so she's setting up. When she live streams, she lays down, she seals. There's a reason why she seals. We know that now because it's the only way that she can get that pressure off of her lungs, and she still struggles to breathe. But when she's setting up, especially when she's setting up, it's very, very, very hard for her to breathe. So it doesn't matter. She doesn't have to physically be moving to be out of breath.
I hate this. This is where Squeaky rescued me. I think it was up here more, no? At the bus stop? Maybe getting a car isn't such a bad idea.
Girl, her boil is probably the least of her concerns at this point. It
Spill-proof cup.
wasn't just a boil. And all of a sudden, she just stopped talking about it. Like, she went to the doctors and they refused to drain it and give her pain medication. And then she kind of just shut up about it. It wasn't just a boil. It was a boil and cellulitis. That's like a double whammy, isn't it? Because a boil is not cellulitis. Just because you have a boil doesn't mean you have cellulitis. So, like, that's having two pretty serious conditions at one time.
Oh, yeah.
On her crotch. Out of all places for her to have her boil and her cellulitis, it was in her crotch. Yeah, how's life, Chantal? Really? Tell us again what we're jealous of.
That might be a good idea. How come I don't think of these things? Bring Scooty to the mechanic. Imagine. Anyways.
I think the laughter that she does comes because from her not being able to breathe. I think she laughs as a way to I don't know how to explain it, but it makes sense to me. Does it to you guys? She doesn't walk anymore, so no boils. Oh, she doesn't need to walk to get the boils. Vintage, please. She just needs to exist, and it's going to cause friction in between her legs down there on her crotch area. She doesn't have to walk. Yeah, Raven.
Oh, the park is kind of clear, is it? Can I go up here? Let's see if I can go up here. Ooh, ooh. Shit.
What are we going to the park for?
Well, this is a boring ass park. Oh, that's cute.
Joanne says that Chantal said she was itchy down there again. I think I heard that. She said, don't you hate, hold on, how did she say it? Because I remember when she said it, I was like, what the fuck did she just say? And I kind of let it go. I'm pretty sure she says something along the lines of, don't you hate when you get an itch down by your crack in your leg or something like that? I think that's probably what you're talking about. I was like, oh man.
We're gonna do donuts? Oh my god. Ugh. Jeez, what a mess. Look at this.
Okay, Cancer Warrior 420 says when you're immobile and you lay around, fluid can build up around your heart. That can attribute to her being winded all the time. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that, with any of that. And thank you for being a member for 24 months, hon. It's crazy. Exactly, Courtney. Boy, that silhouette is something. You can't really see it, but you can't. That dead ass, and I'm not even fucking playing. That looks like the Grimace silhouette. It does. Tell me it doesn't. That looks like the purple figure from the McDonald's situation. Grimace. Yes. Okay, Marcia says, don't you hate when you're itchy in the leg fold? But she said something about down in her butt area, I thought. I don't know. Maybe she didn't. Oh my God, girl. How do you manage to get chocolate coffee on your lips? Look at how much spilled out because of her new cup holder. It didn't perform the magic she thought it was going to. And of course, our cutie is not going to have napkins or got napkins with her coffee. Ugh. It dead ass looks like hot chocolate. I thought you got coffee. What did you get to drink, woman? That looks like hot cocoa.
Time for a fancy travel mug. I'm starting to hate the scooter.
Ew. Hot chocolate milk. That's what it looks like she's drinking. She got hot chocolate milk. It's a mocha. Hot chocolate milk and Reese cups. That's what she got.
Truly. It sounds like a toy. Yeah. Hi, Links. Sundown bees. I just want to get the fuck home, honestly. I hate this thing. Oh my God. Oh.
No, Rosie, that's true. I've always got tissues in my bra because of allergies. As much as she shits herself, you think she just keep a roll of paper towels around. She doesn't, because even if she's out in public and they don't have a bidet, she's still not wiping her ass. Isn't that crazy to actually think that somebody is out there just, I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she hasn't got an infection, and I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just being honest. How she hasn't got an infection in her ass or her vagina from not wiping properly. Because she even said the other day when people were talking about the shit stain on the sheets, they were like, how did you get shit on your sheets? And she was like, well, I have a bidet, but it's just a spray bottle, and sometimes it doesn't do the job completely. So she still is admitting that she's spraying water after she uses the bathroom, and she's not finishing the job. So you're not going to tell me that Chantal does not have a crazy diaper rash. It's not possible. It's just not. She must just not talk about it. Emotional Support Muffin says she should hire that tuba player to tag along. Bitch, it would be so funny if she did. She never would. She's too cheap. Thank you for the super chat, hun. She gets infections. She doesn't treat them. Yeah, I think she does. And eventually she's going to end up catching one of those because they can be dangerous. It's going to really fuck her up. She's got to stink. Yes. Oh, by the way, she's about to have an inspection on her apartment. They come and I think she said that they check her fire alarms or something like that. Anyways, the maintenance people are about to be in her apartment. You better have that place tip top shape, Chantal. Priscilla says it's good to be back. I had some medical issues. Getting a puppy tomorrow. Oh, miss you and love you. Thanks for the laughs. When I was in the hospital, I tried to explain Girl World to the nurses. Oh, I'm so glad you're better, Priscilla. And congratulations on the new puppy, hun. And so glad to have you back. Thank you for being a member. Appreciate you, girl. Better call Shmee to come clean, cutie. And Shmee will. I'm telling you guys, and I keep saying this, that I believe Smee is keeping an eye on Cutie through Phyllis. I think she wants to make sure that at least the apartment stays somewhat clean so it doesn't get really behind, so she doesn't end up with bugs, complaints, and possibly evicted, because she does not want Cutie to be forced to move in with her, because that's her daughter at the end of the day. Obviously, it's very obvious that Cutie has special needs. If she does get kicked out, she probably would feel like she would have to come live there. And you know what? You created that problem. You take care of her. Lights Out says 2 brain cells and they're fighting for 3rd place. Lights Out, thank you for the support, hun. Shmee wants to make sure that her home remains cutie free. Exactly. And so does the stepdad.
It sounds like a toy. It does sound like a little toy wagon, eh? What is going on with this thing?
Man, I'm pretty sure it's the stepdad. I can't remember where I seen the picture, but I'm pretty sure it's the stepdad. Maybe the uncle? No, the stepdad. Stepdad's, I mean, I hate to be mean, but damn, he got teeth just like what's his tooth? Epidemic over in that motherfucker. I thought it was the people in the UK that had the bad teeth. Oh, boy.
Jeez.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying what I seen on TV.
Would sun go down on you in the theater? Someone's salty.
She was getting a fucking Lexus mobility scooter. What did you expect, Chantal?
Maybe that's why he broke up with you, Alanis, because he doesn't like you being lewd in public. You ever think of that, cocksucker? Oops. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That came out really quick. Sorry about that. Stuff out loud. Oh. Whoa. Sorry. Sorry, Alanis. Language, young lady. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. What did Alanis do to you? Nothing. I like Alanis. She's actually pretty cool from what I hear. I used to love her music. But I mean, I was 13 and I knew what that meant.
No, I heard that too. Where did I hear that at? Was it on TikTok, Boogan? Something about the British people don't wash the soap off their dishes. I remember that got really like, I remember it was like a year ago people started talking about that. Anyways, I don't want no problem with no Brits. We're just playing.
Because I don't remember how. Probably a friend told me. I remember one of my friends being like, yeah, she's from Ottawa, I think. Do you know what cleavage? With a P. Do you know what cleavage is? It's like, no, what is cleavage? It's like your boob crack. No, like, I didn't even have boobs at the time, I don't think.
Liz says, remember, ladies and gentlemen, sepsis is a real bad thing. Yes, girl. And heart failure or general aneurysm can happen at any time undetected. Girl. Shh. Liz, shh. Thank you for the support. That's scary to think about, for real.
You learn all the bad words first growing up. It's really sad.
I don't know what the fuck she's blabbing about. Something about cleavage.
Oof. No.
I'm fighting the urge to change my name to its obvious cutie does have special name. Oh my God.
Uncle Joey. Yes. I don't like taking my scooter out.
Uh-oh. Of course, we wash this this soap off. It's not very common to have dishwashers here or a waste disposal. Yeah, I think somebody was trolling. We're just playing. We love the Brits.
It's annoying.
Somebody says, I only know of one Brit who doesn't rinse their dishes. All the others do.
This thing is so small, and I'm too big. It's freezing out, guys. Just want to get in the warmth. What?
No, again?
Arachnid. Sorry.
I don't know that I believe that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe times have changed. It is 2026.
Britney Spears. Nah. I smell theater popcorn from here.
Isn't it uncommon for the Brits not to have showers? Don't y'all just take baths and not showers? How many of y'all got showers that live in the UK? I've always heard that. Discarded roses.
They must have a theater popcorn chimney exhaust thing. Let's go watch Scream 7 for no reason because there's nothing else to do.
What zebra core? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're even talking about. Be specific, please.
Actually, I don't feel like eating popcorn. I'm tired of
Chantal's Unflick Bean says, oh my God, we have showers. No showers, no air conditioning, no dishwasher, no garbage disposal. My God, get with the time, Brits, for the love of God.
Jamaican patties too. Because of the joke that you made in the bed that was made, and I'm gonna paint as soon as you close your eyes. No.
I love rage bait in the UK.
Hold on, guys. Whoa, no, I don't want to come up here.
They're putting their tea down. They're dusting the crumbs off of their freaking, what do you call them? I don't know. Your crumpets. So you can come over and fucking rage chat. No screens on your windows. Oh, King Charles? Really? Is that what you're saying? Does who have bidets? Do us Americans have bidets, Pig Demon? Ah, shit. If you want to install one, we got two. Hell, I'm not trying to use no toilet that don't have no bidet on it now. We're spoiled with bidets. It's not common though. No.
It's too dangerous. Wait, maybe up here?
Is the king dead? Is it true?
Let's see. And I'm here to remind you of the bees you made when you went away. Hold on, my fingers are frozen. I'm tired. I thought it was going to be nice out today.
He was sick, so I believe it. Okay, Kyle says he is not dead and he's coming to the USA. Really? What's he coming here for? Coming to see old Trumpy? Are you telling me that he's coming to have a meeting with Trump at the White House? What? I thought so too, Dipping Delight. You all right? You okay, girl? You gonna make it home in that thing?
Together. My finger.
You got full battery. You got a full charge.
Please. It's freezing here today. I hate it. I don't like Canada weather. That's one thing I don't like, actually.
Have an electric kettle and a French press. Does that make up for my lack of bidet? Yeah, I guess so.
Where am I going?
Oh my God, the shadows are always my favorite part. So this, I'm assuming this is where she parked her car. Isn't she by her apartment building? Let me see. Are you serious, Chantal? So you had one of these parking spots. All these parking spots have numbers. So she has a parking spot even though she doesn't have a car. That's where she had to walk to, from this parking lot right there to her apartment building. That's nothing. And that's why she said she didn't want to buy a car, because she didn't want to have to worry about walking from the car to her apartment. That's crazy.
Anyways, guys.
I don't know, for whatever reason, the way she explained it, I thought that the parking lot was really far away. I don't even know why I thought that.
Shadow looks like a Mario character.
Isn't that how she made it out? She made it out like the parking lot was not close. Look, she's still holding her phone. Bitch, do you see? This is what it looks like. How are you even seeing to drive the mobilities? This is her phone. Look at the screen. This is her head. This is her arm, her phone in her head, her phone in her head. How is she even seeing to drive her mobility scooter? The thing is, the phone is right in front of her face. Am I tripping? I'm not. That's Chantal's arm. That is her phone. That's her head.
Uh-oh, there's a car coming up on me. Don't run me over, sir.
God, she's psychotic. It's great.
He's gonna run me over. My building? You think so? Thank you.
Oh my God, the gun. We need to go back to when she first got the mobility scooter and see how close we were. How many Mississippis is she away from hitting the steering wheel on the mobility scooter? Let's count together, shall we? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippis, and she's going to be on the bar of the mobility scooter. She's 3 Mississippis away before it's going to be hard for her to turn that thing. I want to see when she first got it. Actually, I'm going to put this on our record. Give me just a moment, please. Research and development. There we go. Hey girl, hey says by July. I don't really care much about the royal family. I did enjoy the what was it called? The Crown. That was one of my favorite series that I've ever seen on Netflix. I really did like that.
Remember that song? Makes me want to watch Kill Bill. I only like watching Kill Bill with the right person.
That mobility scooter is going to tump one day. I'm telling you she's not safe. She's really not. Oh, vintage seeker, for the love of God. Porcula says, did you know that for her just to make rent, she has to stream 35 hours a week on Kick? What is she up to? So how did you do the math? What did you put her down for? Like, how much do you think she's making an hour? I was literally trying to do that the other day. I was breaking this shit down for Sam. I was like, dude, even if she makes $20 an hour, like I can't remember what all the numbers I came up with. I was like, she would make just enough for rent. There's no way that she would make enough to eat all these thousands of dollars that we've watched her eat in the last couple of weeks. It's not possible. So yes, great question. What is she up to, Porcula? I don't know. I can't answer that. Thank you for the super chat. When Madison got engaged, who's Madison? $16.42 an hour. Oh, really? Sassy mama? That's interesting. Fuck, it's 10 after 12. So listen, this was a good time. We had a pretty good stream, I believe. Chantal, I don't know what to tell you, girl. We just want to know what you're up to. What the plan is did Salah go to Malaysia with cousin wife? Are you getting evicted bees soon? stay tuned for more, I suppose. I'm going to get off here. I got to start working on giveaways. I got to go through emails and things like that. Tomorrow is Friday, Fatty Friday. We will be here same time, same place. That's going to be exciting. Next week, we're going to switch it up a little bit. So I'll probably talk to you guys about that tomorrow. We'll go over the schedule for next week tomorrow. Yes. All right. Anyways, love you guys so much. Thanks for showing up, showing out as always. And I'll see you next time. Bye.